chicken jockey.
Oh, you were supposed to let me. You were supposed to let me say welcome back to Reflection of Terminus. You.
Tough teams, champ.
Welcome back to Reflection of Terminus, Campaign 1, Session 6, Hungover Edition. Hi, welcome. It's the campaign. Big Mac.
Session 4 and Session 5 were both hungover edition.
Okay. Session 4 was like a light hangover. Session 6 is a fuck I hate everything hangover. Anyways, welcome back to Reflection of Terminus. Big Mac is a lasagna.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nani, the fuck?
Oh dear.
I refuse to accept this.
Big Mac is a lasagna, and that's all I have to say about that. Hey, anyone that's watching on YouTube, tell me what your favorite soda is in the comments. Do it. Just do it.
Mine is Fanta. I like Fanta.
I don't even know what my favorite soda is. I don't drink soda.
I'm a Dr. Pepper
Dr.
stan.
Pepper?
I'm
Yeah.
Same, bro.
I'm a Dr. Pepper stan. I live in the state of Dr. Pepper, and if it's the only thing that Texas can say it's good for itself, it's Dr. Pepper. Anyways, I don't think I can roll a D4 anymore. I have to roll a D6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have to roll a D6. All right, I'm gonna roll a D6, skipping sixes, and someone is gonna tell us what happened last time.
I mean, you can roll a D5 if you click on if you right click D10.
We're gonna roll in a D6, skipping sixes. All right. So, Hubris, what happened last time?
Well, last session, what happened is we went to this church, before the church, we fought a bunch of skelly dudes. They were being quite mean to us because we were trying to have us nap, and I was trying to get some beauty sleep, and I didn't even have time to put on pants. So, frankly, that's on them. Anyway, killed them all, had nice heart-to-heart discussions, came here to this here church, and we learned a little bit about the guy who choked us in our sleep. Turns out he and some god of time were roommates at one point, and the roommates ended badly. And now
Quote
we have
unquote
this
roommates.
Velkin Darius here looking boy who I saw in a dream. Decided to come in and attempt to punch a bunch of these drows that, just came up all over our business. I think they're here to kill us, but, it is what it is, and you can't make everybody happy. Hopefully he's got some good booze.
You can't make everybody happy. All right,
Yeah.
that's about it. That really is about it. Y'all fought the Skeledudes. Y'all got some cryptic visions. You met Tyrael. Tyrael kind of did a big spiel. He did his big exposition dump for all of y'all. He was like, "Hey,
Andrew's like, I'm not sure if I trust this guy, but he's part of my religion, and I'm kind of liking his mouth words.
I like your funny words, Magic
I
Man.
like your funny words, Magic Man.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Keep speaking words to my face.
Speak word, money good." Anyways, yeah, Tyrael exposition dumped, and I wanted to specifically note something that the Drow mentioned something about anomalies and getting rid of them at this moment. So, do with that what you will.
Listen, the only reason I'm Anomaly is because I'm cute as hell.
He was speaking in general. I should note. I don't think he was talking about y'all, but that's up for y'all to decide. Anyways,
I think they think that cat girls are anomalies, and that's kind of not on.
No. The only reason I'm an Anomaly is because I'm cute as hell.
Sure. Let's go with that.
All right.
Yeah!
And we are gonna swap over to the main scene. Hiya! Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. We are here, and that is actually the perfect stinger to immediately start off on. So, setting the scene again. There's not even an action's worth of stuff that y'all are able to do. Is there any remarks that y'all are going to make before combat breaks out?
Something about how dare you defile the name of my god, you bitch.
Something like that.
Sorry. Something like that.
So, this is the energy for today, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little silly.
You're all good. You're all good. So, Velkin, you kind of, not rewinding, but kind of trailing back on what happened. You had essentially tried to sock them with your hammer, and immediately you were pushed to the ground and sent back, and the drow was like, "We foresaw your betrayal. Well, now it's time to get rid of some anomalies." Well, something like that. It was more badass last session. Don't worry about it.
And we can just watch the VOD. It's fine.
Just watch the VOD. All right.
Yeah.
That's the real. That's the real. That's the real message
moral
here.
of this story.
Just watch the VODs.
That's the real moral of the story. Watch the VODs. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And
For
with
the
that,
full effect.
and with that, I'm gonna say, roll initiative.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
Oh
wow.
Your first
Do I
two
have-
rolls of this campaign are nat ones.
Do I have to roll a fucking
I
surge
think
for that?
I think you do. Is it on a weapon
Huh.
attack?
Attack roller saving throw, thank God.
That's an insane thing.
Alright, I'll be with you guys in like 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
It's alright. Sheer and I are down there with you, buddy.
It's fine. Scorb's also down there with you.
I'm also down there.
For once,
Fantastic.
I'm not down there.
Yeah, the only one not down there is, Erebon and Vada.
Fire and
You
Aragon.
guys got this. Fuck them up, guys.
Just kill them all in one turn.
All right. And this is actually the best time for me to highlight some of the custom music that has been done by Kyan. Let me
Thank
go.
you, Kyan, for Musex.
He actually sidebar, he actually has just released an album recently, so I'm gonna put a link to that in the description and in the stream chat. Just
Nice.
during the break time in stream chat, remind me. Anyways, let me
Okay.
get this. Boop.
But
boop.
dude,
All right. As we get started off, Drow 25. Let's get started in initiative. Boom. So, seeing that y'all are grouped up like this, he is going to cast a spell. Let me check something real quick. 20-foot cube within range. So I think it's shift. On. 20-foot cube within range. I think this drow can get just about all of y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
oh,
Alrighty.
What
So
is it, darkness?
no.
Fairy fire.
All right. Y'all are gonna have to roll a dex save.
oh no.
Hey, there's the good rolls.
Sheer does not know what dexterity saves are.
Oh my fucking god!
By the
Music
way-
of winter.
I should have let y'all know that it immediately rolled it for all of y'all, so you don't actually have to manually roll it. I should have the confirmed rolls extension added by next session. You just
Okay,
haven't
'cause,
had to deal with it. So
Oh,
from the saves that were
So
immediately
she
rolled,
did know. So she did know what dexterity save was.
so from the saves that were immediately rolled, Scorb failed, Tyrael succeeded, Velkin succeeded. Let's see. Sheer succeeded. Erevan also did not succeed. Winter succeeded. Vada
Yes.
succeeded. Huber succeeded. And that's... So the two that failed... The two that failed were Scorb and Erevan.
Yay,
So?
melee frontliners are fairy fired.
Yeah, you are fairy fired. Gonna apply that effect to y'all. Alright. You all are fairy fired. What's up?
I have no map.
How do you
Just
have
click
no...
on your token in your character sheet? It should pop up.
So, in your character sheet, there should be a little thing that says find token on map, or find token. So, from the left, fourth from the left, it will say find token. That'll open the map.
Character sheet?
On the character sheet. Fourth from the left on the top left.
We have
There
3
we go,
back
thank you.
players.
Did you get it?
Yes, thank you.
Cool, cool. Alrighty.
Also, in my case, it's third from the left. There's only 3 buttons up there.
Oh. That's strange.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
hook these guys up!
Alright, that is going to be his turn using Fairy Fire. Vada, it's your turn.
Great.
You are also really low, by the way.
Loud?
Low. Like, you're quiet.
I can hear just fine.
It may just be, hold on, it may just be my audio balance. Let me do this, and then do this. I think the Windows reinstall kind of mucked up my audio balance a little bit.
Oh,
How's that? Is that better?
That is very good, yes. Hold on, say something again. Say words.
Saying words and more words and more words.
That's pretty
and
good.
More words.
All right,
and more words.
and more words. Words are good.
Good girl.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you doing a thing? You're hexing.
Yes. I gotta figure out buttons again.
Fair. The effects where it's like what's the word? The damage and then the save. So for hex on your sheet, it's you apply the first effect, and then for whichever stat you want to have disadvantage on, you apply that. There we go.
Yeah.
That's affected to yourself. So that's to you, and then to the to the enemy, you then have to choose an effect from the disc check. Disc check intelligence, wisdom, strength, dexterity, con, whichever.
Once you get that far, you get to tell him that he smells funny.
Yeah.
You smell funny.
You smell like shit. Alrighty. And then you should
Gross.
and then you should be good. A 10 will miss, unfortunately.
Gosh darn. Oh well.
Alrighty. So, Erevan. Actually, Vada, do you want to move at all? I apologize for skipping turn.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Where I am.
Alrighty. Erevan, your turn. I just realized tokens weren't locked.
Oops.
You're all good.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, I'll just do that and that.
Got it. Oop. You do that. Who you attacking?
There we Where's the
Is this drow not
I
constant?
don't like what you're doing, Magic Man. Watch out.
That'll hit. For some reason... there we go. So, Fairy Fire expires. He fails. He will take 5 damage from that.
And then you can do it again.
That's a 2.
Or not.
That's a 2, Erevan.
Yep, that is indeed a 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's all she wrote.
That makes sense. All right. This drow is also gonna go. Let's see. Do. From the outside, he's gonna fire an arrow, a crossbow bolt through this window. Let me see. All right, he's gonna to the window, to the wall. I presume a 17 will hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
That'll hit. Alrighty. Alrighty, you are going to take some damage, my friend. You're going to take 12 damage. 6 poison
Ow.
and 2 slashing. Or not 2 slashing.
Ow.
6 piercing and 6 poison. That's what it is.
Ow.
Ow.
Yes. Ow. Ow indeed. Alright, this drow is also going to go. I guess seeing your betrayal, Velkin, he's going to... That's not how that's supposed to go. He's going to go towards you.
That's the one that I punched.
Yeah, he is.
He shifted over.
He's like, screw you, buddy.
He's the one that you sucked. All right, let me see
Tried to suck. Roll
let me
a one.
see sunlight sensitivity. I don't think he's...
Since he's inside.
Yeah, he's inside. He's not gonna have to deal with it. He's gonna go for a short sword attack on you.
Cool. Let's see.
He nat 1, so he's gonna auto miss. All right, this one is
Try
gonna...
harder than that.
It's gonna move about here. He's also gonna go for an attack against you. Alrighty. Short sword. A 19.
That just hits.
Just hits.
Wait, no, I have 18. Yeah, so he's over by 1.
Alrighty. He's
Damn.
gonna go for some damage. You're gonna take 4 damage as the other drow gets parried by you. Another drow comes in, goes for a laceration against your shoulder. All right, that is him. This drow, he's gonna go for some advantage, or not like that, like this. Gonna go for the flank.
Okay.
A 15 will miss. All right, it's Tyrael's turn. Okay.
You've discovered that every other drow can hit. This is how this is gonna go.
It is going to be every other drow. Let's see if Tyrael can hit, and we'll actually do some stuff.
Let's
Alright.
let's do some damage. Come on, Tyrell, you got this.
Ba-ba-ba.
Look at these guys
Yeah.
perfectly lined up for a lightning bolt.
You're
And
so
all of us in the way.
You're so right, though. So let's see, and then boop. He's gonna go for a lightning bolt. So as you see Tyrael will kind of brush past Winter and is like, "Get out of my temple." He's gonna roll for a dex save. Why does it say dexterity? Save versus dexterity 0? Huh?
Did you just put the spell on his sheet?
Yeah.
You need to actually change where it says make a dex save to have his DC in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think either way, all three of them would have succeeded anyways.
Nimble suckers.
Yeah, they're drow.
Dexterity is their only good stat.
Correct. So they're gonna take some of this. Tyrael, you're not doing well. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, you're not doing well, Tyrael.
Damage is damage.
So, even though they saved Drow 24, 21, and 16, they do still take quite a bit of damage. They are looking, let's see. Those are the ones near the top. They're looking a bit hurt. Wait, hold on. They took full damage. That's not supposed to happen. Hold on.
Did you put half on success?
NPC sheets.
Yep. It's okay.
Let's see. That's the Dark Elf. Cineris. Let's see. Total, half value. And then I can just drag it. Boop. 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 Alright, that's better. Cool. The damage should be applied properly now. Should be. Should be. I just won't
We can't
cast
do
any
that
spells with
outburst
them.
check, it's fine.
I just won't use attacks with them. Or spells with them. It's fine.
Mhm.
Alright. This Dark Elf is not going to like that. So he's going to go... Boop. 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 Pushing up here. Gonna go for an attack against Tyrael. I'm gonna move Sheer right about... No, that's fine. That's fine.
There's no real good space for sheer because there's also a winter there.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I am guarded.
Alright. This Dark Elf is gonna go for 2 attacks. An 18 will hit
I-
Tyrael. Tyrael's gonna take 11 damage, and then
Ow.
I'm gonna go for another attack that hits. I just realized something that I should definitely have been doing at the start of the turn, but I missed it, so it's not gonna get that bonus. Alrighty. The Dark Elf is gonna end its turn. Hubris, your go. Goes for a couple of lacerations against Tyrael. Tyrael kind of recoils, but he's still standing.
Time to twin spell.
Twin spell.
Upcasted.
Okay.
Twin spell upcasted chaos burst at level 2. So I will roll an additional damage. I will roll an additional D8
Alrighty.
to see if they bounce.
Alright, sounds
The
good.
initial ones are going there and there. So I'll do this side first.
How? You're gonna be kind of firing through both Sheer and Tyrael, kinda.
It's
I
fine.
would say that they have cover for this one.
I mean, forgot like that. No.
I mean, yeah. That would make it so that they don't have cover.
Yeah, they don't have cover.
Alright, go for it. I could be a dick where I was like, well, you were declaring that you cast a spell at that time. You missed, by the way.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that one misses.
So, twin spell to the other one.
That one.
A 13 will also miss. You just see these wild bursts of chaotic energies just fly past. You see one of the this window right here shatters. Just
Cleaver.
Huck a cleaver. 17 will hit.
Dang.
Huck cleaver. All right,
I
Cleaver,
murder with the
spin on that
power of
thing.
Cleaver.
cleave on that thing. All
On
right.
that thing.
leave on that thing.
Uh,
All right.
That is my action, bonus action, and movement. I am done.
A wave of psychic energy hits him in the chest. All right, this dark elf. I wonder who he feels the most antagonistic towards. I think it's Velkin. I think he kind of does not like you, and he's gonna use Ashcoat.
He can't steal. He can't steal Shear's thunder.
He
That ain't
can.
right.
That's not how that's supposed to go. Hold on. Velkin, give yourself back 6 hit points.
Whoops.
All right.
No, I think Velkin now has the ash coat on him.
You're correct. Velkin does have the ash coat on him. Let me.
No. It targets.
I know. Hold on. Let me.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It's self. It doesn't target. It
Nope.
shouldn't have it.
Wait, what?
He does have ash coat on him. Remember, spells. Spells are being weird.
Ah, yeah, got it. No,
Rep-
I mean, the spell says self.
I know,
so
but
he doesn't have it on him. Yeah, I know.
he
Is
he
being-
did
is
he
being
did
weird.
have it on him though. It's because spells are extremely strange whenever you are using them through the NPC sheets. All right, let's go for. First off, he's gonna target himself with Ashcoat, and then.
Oh, I am still muted. Yeah, if he's casting Ashcoat, well, he's standing right there. He's getting punched for his troubles.
Huh.
Mage Slayer.
You got
All
Mage
right.
Slayer on
Yep.
you?
Yeah, go
do.
for it.
He got
Rolling
that
up.
thing on him.
Roll an opportunity attack.
Ooh,
17 will hit.
I like those dice. Those are pretty dice.
He succeeds on it, just barely.
All right, carry on.
He just barely succeeded with disadvantage. All right. And he's going to go for 2 short sword attacks against you, Velkin.
Here's that.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
I presume a 12 does not hit as well.
Correct.
Alrighty. Habial. Winter, your turn.
Okay, I will. Hold on, my brain just went. Meh. I had a plan. Hold on.
Or
No one
plan
has a
not
plan
down.
until they get punched in the face.
Ah!
But Winter hasn't been punched yet.
I haven't been punched yet. What the fuck? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and smack. No wait. I'm far away, so I can use spiritual weapon if I can
Mhm.
find it on my list here.
Go for it.
There it is. Okay. So I'm going to summon spiritual weapon and I'm gonna stick it between Scorb and those and Erebon.
Right here.
Yeet.
All right. Let me get a S token. Hop. Yeah.
Hop, pyo.
Spiritual weapon.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna just use it.
Yeah, that's how you can do it while casting. Who are you attacking with it?
This one. Hold on. This.
Target him. Go for it.
Did I not target? What did...
You're targeting. You're targeting.
Okay. Okay. I'm
You
like,
good?
huh?
You weren't for a second. I was just like, you're gonna target.
Aw,
13 will miss.
damn. Okay. Well, that's.
These aren't undead, unfortunately. Undead have a frighteningly low AC, and y'all have been used to fighting them for a while. All right. You do
well,
have an
that's really
action.
close.
You do have an action.
Oh, did I not? use that when... Okay. Then in that case, I will move right here next to Sheer and smack on this one with my mace.
Go for it. Nat 19 for a hit.
Hell yeah. Damn.
All right, roll your damage.
Did I not?
You did not.
Okay.
7 damage to the this drow. This acolyte of Cineris.
We love to see it.
Bam!
7 damage. 7 damage is
7
all I can
damage.
spare.
Alright. That's me.
As you kind of concuss him in the side of the face, it's just like, ugh! Ugh! He did not like that.
Well, sucks to be that guy.
Fortunately, it's
I
a
had one.
well, this one is going to oop. He is going to unleash a crossbow bolt to you.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. Once a day. No, he has a better thing he wants to do.
Oh no.
So, what is your passive perception, Winter?
My passive perception, let me go back to my main thing here, is... I think it's 14. Yeah, it's 14.
So is that just your perception score, or is that including the +5 you get from advantage on sight?
That's
think
just my perception score. So I get a +5 for the sight advantage, so 19.
I think you should. Hold on, let me check your traits, because I think you should be getting that. Yes, so it should have a +5 on it, so it would be 19.
Okay.
So you immediately see this dark elf. You see rays of fire start manifesting itself within his hands. He's going to cast. He's going to cast Scorching Ray.
Oh shit.
So 2 of them are going to be at you, Winter, and 1's going to be at Vada. All right.
So I can see it, but I can't do anything about it.
No, you cannot do anything about it, unfortunately.
Damn.
Now, if you had counterspell, that'd be another story.
I do not, unfortunately.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Ranged spell attack. Damn it, I need to... What is the spell attack for Dark Elves? Winter? Or Wisdom, I think? Oh, let me see.
What?
Normally it's charisma, I think.
It is Charisma, so I think it should just be, I think it should just be static. It is static. Okay. We're using a Shadowheart Ignis. Ignis! Ignis! Hoopa. So, let's see. The attack against Vada hit. The one that was against, let's see, Winter missed. So, Vada, you're going to take 2d6 fire damage. Vada, you take 9 fire damage. And you succeed your con save.
No.
And then the last one for the Scorching Ray. Winter, a 14 will hit you.
Yeah, beats it.
You're going to take 2d6 fire damage. You take 4 fire damage.
Ow. Rude.
Singe
As-
damage.
Little singed.
As rays of fire shoot through the windows, you hear more glass shattering. And Vada, you are looking not so good.
Ow. Ow,
All right.
ow, ow.
Shear's turn. Who's controlling Shear at this moment?
I'm controlling Shia.
All right.
I think they're there for all intents and purposes because they're in like 3 half squares. That's kind of not.
Yeah. They are in 3 half spaces.
Fortunately for them, they're not gonna be that. They're gonna.
You are going up in height for some reason.
Yeah, he's flying.
He's Oh,
Oh, yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
He's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, but
That's
fly.
So let's see. Acolyte of Cineris 16. He's gonna go for an op attack. Let me. Why did it roll
We just
2?
take-
Oh, he was still targeting Tyrael. Okay, the one against you hit.
Okay. Shield.
Shield.
To appreciate that you
Shield.
pulled him into the half space. Just to put
AC
him
plus
back
5.
in half space.
You did just move him to another half space. So it's plus 5. So
Yeah.
your AC would be what?
20.
20? A 16 does not hit then.
Yep.
All right.
That's my reaction. Action. Let's see. Where are those? There. What? It's. Bit bigger.
What you
Doing
doing? What you doing?
Well, you see, this is what a 15-foot cone looks like when you breathe
Downwards.
That's a circle.
downward.
He's breathing downwards, so he actually can angle it.
Nice.
3D spaces exist even if they don't seem apparent within a 2D plane. Yes, that will work. You're gonna do a breath weapon?
Breath weapon.
Alright. You see this kind of wave of thunderous energy charge within Shear's mouth as it's kind of just a feral. Apologies, Dora, in advance for role playing for you, but unfortunately you're not here and I get to do the guttural sounds.
You spoiled my mayonnaise.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What the heck?
Alright, one of them succeeds.
Nani the fuck?
Alright. They take.
They're
the
gonna
other two
take
take 10 thunder damage.
10 thunder damage is applied. Alright.
He's then going to. Bonus action. Ashcoat.
Bonus action Ashcoat. Alright, that's been a massive turn for you.
Oh, no, that's targeting them. Never mind.
No, that went on you.
That went on you.
The concentration's on him? Yep.
The concentration's on you. It didn't get applied to him.
Yeah, never mind.
It works properly
And-
for players, not for NPCs.
Yeah. Yeah, NPCs are weird because I
He
don't
then
have
go back down.
them parsed properly. Alright. Scorb's turn. Scorb is gonna look at this drow specifically. He's like, you stay away from my friends! And he's gonna rage. Let's see. What is he gonna do? First, rage. He's gonna apply
Rage Shadow Legends.
Rage Shadow Legends. Alright. And then I think he can use Bloody Declaration as part of it as a bonus action. He is.
Yep.
So, Bloody Declaration. Hold on. Remind me, Rob, do we just apply the Bloody Declaration to them?
Yes.
Cool. Got it.
And then everything past where it says Bloody Declaration in his effect will only apply to that one.
Got it. Alright. He's going to do a reckless attack. And he's going to go for a vicious longsword attack. Is he primary handing it? He's two-handing it now. Alrighty. And he's going to go for it.
He's a little guy. I imagine
Why-
he'd have to.
Why did that do it twice? And also, who else are you targeting?
I don't know. Who is Scorb targeting?
He may be targeting himself.
Whoops.
No, wait, nope, it was just with advantage. That makes more sense. Alright, so the first one would have missed, unfortunately. So, let's see. Does Scorb have haste? No, he does not have haste. Alrighty. It's going to be his turn. Velkin, your go.
Alrighty.
The flat one on initiative.
I'm doing fantastic. Okay. I'm going to start with Slayer's Fury.
Alright. Can
That
you
went
explain to
on
the
to
class?
him.
Explain to the
Hold
class
up.
what that did, or what that
Let me
does.
find the elf real quick, because it's not set to self for some reason. Now it is. Okay. When I make a melee attack using a strength weapon, I get to add a d4 to the attack and damage rolls.
Hell yeah. Who you attacking?
Okay.
You're kind of getting flanked from all sides.
I know, I have so many options, but I'm gonna I'm gonna hit the one that was ballsy enough to try to cast a spell standing beside me.
Why did that have advantage?
I still have Arms Master on from my first roll of the campaign.
Right, from the surge. Yep, a 25 will hit. You're gonna take 8 damage. Ashcoat still succeeds, even if it's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's see. Do
I mean-
want...
Do you wanna?
No, we'll save until I use some of my combat masteries.
Alrighty. That's you?
Yep.
Alright. This drow, it's currently focused on you, Erevan.
Makes sense.
Considering that you're the closest. Alright, he's
Plus,
gonna go
there's
for a...
huge crowd that he'd have to navigate his way through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much why. Alright. He's gonna go for a short sword attack on you. 17.
17?
Yes. 17 damage.
Wait, damage?
17 to hit, I mean. I apologize. I was too caught up in the bit that I forgot how fucking D&D works.
I forgot how fucking D&D works.
Yeah.
17
I'll let that one slide.
That resolves? Alrighty. You're gonna take... You take 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. That's fair.
7 damage is all I can spare. Alrighty. Oh, goodness. Alright. Vada, your go. This is a chaotic mess.
Always. This entire group is a chaotic mess.
I mean, I'm also talking about the combat encounter as well, but you know.
Yep.
Well, yes.
Alright.
I was half talking about that.
What are you doing, Vada? You doing an attack? A 17 will hit?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Baha Blade.
Blast.
Eldritch
So he
Blam!
started blasting.
So
Oh!
you blast
Bam!
this route, and a wave of energy kind of filters through both both Scorb and Tyrael, as it's kind of like you steadying your aim, and it's just as this drow falls lifeless.
He just freaking explodes.
He falls to the ground lifeless as you hear a thump. He's gone.
Boom! Headshot!
Hell yeah.
Drow blood on the floor.
That's a potion component, right?
Drow blood? I don't know.
I
Not a
mean,
good one.
you could always save it for a demon summoning ritual or something.
Nah.
All right, that's you,
That's me.
Erevan. You're going for an attack.
Yep.
All
This
right,
guy is in my face and I don't like it.
go for it. 15? Let's see. He doesn't have any reactions, I don't think. So it hits. 10 damage is applied to the drow. As he kind of just face tanks it. 13 will miss.
Seems to be a running trend.
Yeah, every other attack will just miss. It's kind of like the jab punch The jab hits, but the punch actually misses. All right. Or not jab,
Double
punch,
checking
jab,
something.
jab, cross.
There you go.
Jab, cross. I always get my terminologies mixed up because I'm stupid.
That's okay. I'm also kind of stupid.
How many of them are actually box? We would not have caught it.
Excuse.
Jab, cross,
Yeah,
jab,
that
cross.
focus technique is useless until level 5.
What focus technique?
Scatter pedals.
What does
Oh,
it?
yeah, yeah.
What does it do?
After you take an attack action on your turn and use your bonus action to make an additional attack with an offhand weapon, you may expend 1 focus point each time you make another weapon attack with your primary weapon to take an additional offhand attack. So until I can attack more times, it's useless.
I mean, you have a Dragon Surge.
I do. Might as well.
It would
I
be
know
a
Dragon
shame
Surge.
to waste it now.
Spend 2 Dragon Surge. Use the Dragon Surge.
You're gonna do a Dragon Surge.
I might as well. I haven't Dragon Surged in a hot minute.
You haven't Dragon
And I am
Surged and it feels
surrounded.
like 10 years.
It's been 80 years.
All right. 23 will hit. Also, I'm going to turn the music up because this is some good music. Shout out Metaphor Refantasio soundtrack. All right. And 8 will hit. Or not 8 will hit. What the fuck? 8 damage goes through. 8 damage goes through to the drow as you're unleashing essentially a wave of attacks. Just like, ugh. He's trying to brace for it, but he's not ready. All right. And I presume you actually, are you going to do another attack with the scattered petals?
I could, but I don't think I will.
I mean, okay, is it scattered petals? You use a focus point to make an additional attack?
Yes.
Precisely.
So it would actually be cost effective to do that instead of Dragon Surging twice. Because Dragon Surge goes up in price every time you use it.
That's true. Cost effect. So
Point.
we will scatter petals.
All right. I just want to see the class do its thing as much as y'all do. That's a 25 to hit.
Will this do it? Probably not. Oh, it do it.
As you're unleashing this wave of attacks against the drow, just slash, slash, and then another double slash comes in. He blocks one, but he can't seem to make it through as you cut him down. This drow has left his world. Just a
I didn't
blood,
hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
just a blood stain on the floor. That's you?
That's me. Movement is dangerous right now.
All right. This drow, seeing now that there is a hole through the window that he can jump through, first he is going to cast Ashcoat. If he can do this. I'm just going to have to do it manually, but I'm going to keep the effect on just for tracking. It's going to cash Cash.
Yeah.
Cash
gonna-
in the cash app.
He is going to cast Ashcoat. And he's going to charge towards you. And he's going to go for a multi-attack.
No.
Why did that have... Who were you targeting?
Is he targeting himself?
He might have been.
He ain't targeting me, that's for sure.
Well, the one against you, a 26?
That'll hit.
I'm sorry, little one. I'm gonna clear targets, and then I'm gonna do this. Just make sure. So you're gonna take this, and then an additional d6 on top of it. You're gonna take 14 damage plus from Ashcoat. You're gonna take 1d6.
Mhm.
You are going to take 2 damage from the Ashcoat, and then another attack. Another attack's gonna come in.
Ashcoat is fire, and he's the Hadislan.
Yep,
That's-
that It was
True, I am a
it was
tiefling.
it was 5 damage initially. That's why it was resisted.
Gotcha.
It's gonna go for another attack.
The numbers, what do they mean?
They mean me.
It's not a good number. I'm gonna say that.
I need the specific number, man, because there is something I might do.
It's a nat 20. It crits.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Found exemplary deflect. All right.
Pray for a smaller roll.
So I'm gonna. What is your max HP?
40.
40. I don't think that.
I don't think it can die.
What's your current HP? Just so I can. 7. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think it can die.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, you can't die.
Well, that was without taking into the account the additional ash coat, which
Ashcote's only on the first attack.
you're correct. You are correct. You are so right, bestie. He takes 14 damage, and Erevan, you are down.
Okay, now I hear the bell.
I didn't hear no bell. That's the bell.
Bell's done plays in reverse with a healing word.
And with you down, he's going to de-target you. And what? He took how much movement? He took 10, 15, 20, and then 25. He's going to go about here. To you, Velkin.
Hello, welcome to my personal space.
Yes. He really likes your personal space for some reason. Anyways, his turn's going to end, and then this drow is going to attempt to get in your personal space again.
How dare.
All right.
Go on, try it.
All righty. He's gonna go for an attack. A 21.
Lucky bugger, yes.
You are going to take minimum damage, which is 3. That's going to be his turn. Then Drow 4 is going to move on from you, Erevan. By the way, Erevan, I think you're dying instead of unconscious, so let me take unconscious off of you.
He's not unconscious, he's just dying.
Making death saves, but, you know.
Can still worm around.
So if you had a healing potion, you could use it. All right, let me... Boop. All right, he's going to go against Scorb, the boy. That's funny, actually, Velkin. Just viciously crawling away. Let's see. Boop. Scorb's gonna... A 19 is gonna hit Scorb. Scorb resists because he is a badass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be his turn. Tyrael is gonna go for... he's gonna go for probably a big action here. Let me check this here. 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within 150 feet. The evoker can select up to 3 creatures to ignore the spell. Cool.
Fireball?
No.
Denise. Oh.
20-foot radius sphere. 3 creatures.
Okay.
He's fireballing.
He is not fireballing.
Oh, he's doing something else even.
Oh.
Alright. That's this. 20-foot radius sphere. Alright, so he's going to kind of do it around. Can he do it that he can get? He's going to make it so that he gets 3. So kind of like this. And he can choose to ignore up to 3. So, let's see.
Little sculpted spell.
Like this. So, he's going to choose to ignore Erebon, Velkin, and Sheer. So, these drow are going to need to make a dexterity. Is it dexterity save? It's a dexterity save. So, as you see this...
Dexterity save for bubble, yeah.
It's... As you see this, Velkin sort of... Not Velkin. Tyrael.
Music gets really epic.
Tyrael will sort of hold his hand above both the drow, or all of the drow in that area. You see just this slight flicker in the air, like a spark about to go off, and then he clenches his hand into a fist, and then you just hear... Time seems to slow for a little bit, and then it's just... They're gonna need to make they're gonna need to make a dex save. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which was the 4th one he was targeting?
The one that's next to him.
Oh yeah, 16.
So 16. All right, let me detarget 16. And it's save versus half. All right. So they're gonna take 98 damage.
Do it.
They're gonna take 98 thunder damage.
What did he do?
He still succeeds on his fucking con check. Actually, he may be dead. Hold on. Nope. He's not dead. So as this happens, you just see this sculpted explosion and a wave of concussive energy immediately fill the room, and these two drow just you see their bodies kind of just contort and implode. And that's gonna be his turn. This dark elf is gonna attempt to go for Tyrael because he sees him as the biggest threat in the room now. Gonna go for 2 short sword attacks. That's gonna hit. And he's gonna go for another short sword attack. That is also gonna hit.
Damn you, half spaces.
So as you see, Tyrael has taken quite a beating, and he's still... You can tell that he's in the upper class of mages.
He has hit points.
He has a lot of hit points. Hubris, it's your turn.
So is it the middle of daylight at the moment?
Yes, but it's kind of daylight's leaking in through the windows.
Okay. So you say I'm in dim light at the moment.
No, you're not in dim light.
Fuck. Alright, bright light. Shit. Alright, I won't use that one. Well, since it worked so well last time.
Are you gonna twin spell Chaos Burst?
Yep.
Go
this
for
time
it.
I'll move, so you know.
You're not trying to shoot through winter.
Yeah, it's like people keep getting in my way to shoot people.
Right? I know, it's so annoying, right?
People in their physical forms and shit.
Right? Who up be physical
Yeah, like,
form
get out of
and
my
shit.
way. I'm obviously the best, and the best needs to, you know,
Alright, roll it.
second level spells.
Go for it. 21 will hit.
Alright. So, with an extra d8. Alright,
Does
so
not
it's still
bounce.
14 damage. That one does not bounce.
Alright, he's gonna take 14 something damage.
14 EOD. It's what, 7 or 6? You can take psychic damage.
14 chaos damage. Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah. And this little shitter over here, he's gonna have a spell chucked at him, which is a nat 20.
He's gonna nat 20 and it's gonna immediately bounce.
I do get an extra D8, but it's not. It is to see if it bounces. It will bounce though, so
Yeah.
it's just whether or not it's the damage. Yeah. Okay. So he'll take the bouncing damage. There is well, I think it's force. Fun. That's Eldritch Blast.
So it'll bounce. He has been kind of eviscerated by this chaotic burst of energy flying through both of your fingertips. So it'll bounce. Where are you gonna bounce it to? Him? So that is gonna be with superior cover.
No, it's from that position.
From this position, it's gonna be going through both a spiritual weapon, a Scorb, and a Velkin. It's gonna have superior cover.
A spiritual weapon is just, see-through.
You're also firing through a Scorb and a Velkin.
From there.
Like,
No matter where you slice it, you're gonna fire through two people. So let's see what happens.
you're firing through two people. It's superior cover. All right,
Okay.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. If you try to attack this one, the one that's right by Tyrael, because you're only relatively firing through one person, it'll only just be regular cover. But that's the option you have.
Well, the option is I'm trying to make it bounce so it hits everything.
Correct?
So if I go there, I can't go back there. So it has to go this way. And I don't want to hit the man while he's down. So it has to go there.
All right, go for it then. Roll with superior cover. $17 will hit.
Yeah.
Did I not have repeat all turned on? I don't think I did. Oops.
It does bounce again.
It bounces again.
Yeah. Takes 13 damage. And that damage is the oldie. Not poison, it's lightning.
Lightning? All right. These chaotic bursts of energy just keep bouncing back and forth. He still succeeds on his concentration check for Ashcoat, by the way. I feel like
he is determined to keep that spell up.
he is.
You
He
don't
is.
want to have to cast it again.
Well, my targeting's not working right. Okay, there. And... Yep. Hiya?
An 11 will miss, unfortunately.
Ah, well, I got two things out of it. Huck Cleaver.
Cleave on that thing. That'll miss.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
All right, Winter.
All right, so I'm gonna start off by casting Spare the Dying on Caravan because he's still down, right?
You need to be within touch range for that, I think.
Do I?
Yeah, that's a
15
touch spell
feet.
unless you're a grave. Unless you're a glaive
It's a
cleric.
15 feet. It's a 15 feet range.
It says 15 feet?
Yeah.
Let me look at the spell. I believe you. I'm just gonna check.
Yeet.
Range touch.
But literally mine says 15 feet.
Oh, that
Right,
is
cleric?
the one that is 15 feet is from Unearthed Arcana or the 2024 edition.
This is the one I was given.
Yeah, see, then at the bottom source.
Cleric
Cleric
Druid
Druid.
UA 2024. Oh man, you got the terrible one. Let me. It's my
This
fault.
is the one I was given.
It's my fault. It is my fault.
Shame.
It's literally my fault because I accidentally had 2024 rule books loaded one time.
Anyway, so I will
Yeah.
I will move over there then. I know I will get a opportunity of attack. That's okay.
By the way, I just put the new Spare the Dying, or the old one.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah. So I will be moving over to Erebon.
Okay, he is going to attempt to attack you.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me do it this. 11 will miss.
That will miss. Juked.
Huh!
All right, I'm gonna do Spare the Dying on Erebon,
All right.
and then I'm going to turn around and do. Where is it? Nope.
What's the condition for stable?
Should be in there somewhere.
I'll just drag it onto him.
And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on Vada.
Go for it.
Why? What?
Oh,
Is
wrong
it-
button.
Oh,
Other side.
other side.
You gotta press the healing button.
Is that? It doesn't give me a healing button.
You should have a healing button on Healing Word. Oh, right. Your sheet was unlocked. That's my bad.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Thank you.
Did the thing take the damage?
What's up?
Did the thing take the damage? Because I didn't target him when I was thinking it.
Probably
He
not.
should have, because he was at. It bounced from that to that. Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Chaos Burst.
it bounced.
Damn, he did take the damage.
Don't die on me, buddy. You stay right there.
He did? Okay.
Yep. There's the damage pasted in there.
Okay,
Alright.
I got it.
Vada is gonna be healed for 5 healing damage.
5 healing damage.
Alrighty.
5 healing damage.
Dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil. That's a terrible bit that I don't think any of y'all would get. All right,
There's
I
Bart.
get it.
that's you.
Hey.
Oh, there he goes.
He's
Like
trying to get
thing.
things set up.
All right. Y'all good? Winter? Is that your turn?
That's it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I zoned out hard. I'm so sorry.
You're all good. All right. This acolyte is he's not gonna attack Winter. He's gonna come in and he's going to attempt to get rid of the biggest threat in the room. He's gonna
Which is cereal.
Yes. He's gonna pop in. He's gonna hop in and he's gonna be like, "What's popping?"
Lame.
Lame.
Winter's like, shush, you need to get your strength.
Why does he not have... Oh, it's because I'm not targeting him with Ash Coat. I hate how it's not properly procking. Ugh. I hate NPC sheets.
Stupid like that. It's terrible.
There is something I should be able to do about that. You're right. Anyways. Habia. Habia. Tyrael is going to take the damage. Tyrael takes 18 damage, and then he's going to go for another attack. Let me... do that. Tyrael's going to eat another hit. He is still doing relatively fine. All right. And honestly, it's a fitting thing to start back up on. Sheer. You should have access to your sheet now, as well.
I just opened it up.
Yeah. Also, we're getting echo from you and Stella.
All good. Alrighty, I just got the map open. Am I still in the air?
No, you are not.
Okay.
Had you land?
Yeah.
But you
But
can
why-
go back in the air.
Why would the dragon land though?
To punch things. If
Seems
needed.
fair.
Okay.
I mean,
punch things
you can
from the
always
air.
punch down from the air. It doesn't.
Fair, very fair.
Yeah, you
do a
just
little
fly up and
flyby.
then you fall.
I still have ash coat on me.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Perfect. What I'm going to do, because now I technically can, I'm going to move up into the air. Just 10 feet, really.
So I think it's control scroll. Nope. How do you do the
Scroll.
alt scroll? You're
Yeah.
10 feet in the air now.
Perfect. I'm gonna move over to this elf, and basically still being in a square adjacent to him, I'm just gonna deck the shit out of him.
So, side note, I know it's kind of derailing, but I'm so glad that Fantasy Grounds is actual height tracking when Roll20 doesn't. And Roll20 is seen as like the industry standard, and it still doesn't have height tracking for flying creatures, and it's just like hello. Anyways,
Yep.
go for the attack.
Going for that strike. Where's it getting?
I keep trying to steal your move. I keep trying to take your ash coat away from you, bud.
I think it would
That
actually
was
be
almost a
you would
19.
5 feet in the air. It would actually, I think.
Yeah.
You would have to be 5 feet in the air, not 10. But that still misses, unfortunately.
Sadly. Afterwards, let's see, I have my bonus action because I didn't have ash coat. I'm going to proc. Is this a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to proc my defensive field on myself because I can only do it on myself. And get some temporary hit points.
Alrighty. Give yourself some temp HP, boyo.
It is there.
Alright, boyo. That's you?
That is me, yes.
Scorb.
Yes.
Scorb. Scorbington.
The third.
Debatably. Look, that was Tyrael who stole his kill, and honestly, Scorb isn't gonna fuck with Tyrael after seeing what he did.
I don't blame the poor guy.
He is going to bloody declaration on him, and he's just like, ah, you die! He's gonna go for a reckless attack. 25 is gonna hit.
I hope so.
He declared wisely.
He did, in fact, die.
He's gonna get 5 temp HP back. Who wants more of this? You! He's gonna point towards the one behind Tyrael. He's gonna move up to him. And he's still recklessing. That's gonna be him. Velkin, it's your turn.
Yeet. All right. Come here, 13. We're gonna.
Do the tango.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hammer time.
That dangled on that dice for a little bit. Nat 19 for a hit.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to hit the floor.
He is still concentrating on Ashcoat.
It's time to action surge because I don't like this man being alive anymore.
Go for it. 15. That is a miss, unfortunately.
One sec. Can I?
Are you gonna...
I would like to cleave.
You're gonna cleave? Go for it. Reroll it. It's only rolling an additional d20, not with advantage.
Yeah,
so.
I'm just gonna roll it that. That's
Still
less.
would not hit.
You lucky bitch. All right.
Vada, your go. Vada? Vada!
The Discord's lighting up and nothing's coming through.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
There we go.
There we go.
Hello?
Uh,
It's me.
hello.
Hello?
Hello. Guess I'm a stab.
Are you gonna stab or are you gonna Eldritch Blast?
I mean, I'm a little too close to that, so I think
You're kind of trailing off. We can't really hear you that well. Whenever you kind of mumble, I think.
I'm not mumbling, and my mic's like right there.
You gotta be right up next to it. You gotta be like.
I'm not putting the microphone in my mouth. No thank you.
So I don't know what you're talking about, Val, because I can hear her just fine.
It's my thing then. Hold on, let me.
I mean, I don't know. Thought it did seem a little quiet on my end too.
All right, go for it. Vada, what you doing?
Hang on. What is it? Is it? Hang on. I'm figuring something out.
Gotcha. You're all good. That's my bad. Apologies.
Thinking real hard.
I only have so many fingers and so many buttons.
Dude, real.
Felt that.
That one.
There you go.
$23 will hit. Going for literally just a dagger attack against him. You were doing that with out of melee range, huh?
Good old half squares.
Half squares are weird. All right. You deal 4 damage to him.
Okay.
Whoop.
I had a bag with a burger in it when I sat down. One sec.
You're all good.
If you hear shuffling, don't worry about it.
Got it. That's
Don't worry
you.
about it.
Is that you, Vada?
That's me.
Eravon, you are stable. Let me check the rules again. That's a story entry. Let me go to Retia Land of Industry. Condition dying. Being stabilized. They retain the dying condition. You retain the dying condition until you regain at least 1 hit point. Cool.
So you're not making death saves, but you're still crawling around.
You are crawling around. You have bonus actions. What you doing?
Rifling through my bag and popping a potion.
All right, pop that potion.
How do I do that?
I think just roll 2d4 plus 2. I don't think we have the entry on your sheet. Because new program who dis, I'm gonna say. even still. 6. All right. Give yourself 6 hit points back, but you will leave the dying condition on your next turn. Because you leave the dying condition with this rule whenever, what's the word?
If you start your turn with HP.
Yes.
Yep.
So let me keep stable on you. You should not be unconscious. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Eventually.
All right, this Dark Elf is going to attempt to attack you, Velkin, even though it has had a really rough time doing so. Have you been hit this entire time?
Twice.
Twice. Okay. So he
Yeah.
already has Ashcoat. We have previously established that he has Ashcoat.
Yes.
He's gonna go for a couple of short sword attacks against you. 15 will not hit. A 14 will not hit.
These are true things. These are true.
You see him immediately getting frustrated. All right, that's his turn. Tyrael's turn.
Oh, I thought you guys were supposed to be assassins. Try a little harder.
He recharges. So this Dark Elf right here, right next to him, he is going to cause a sculpted explosion in this area. Let me see. It's control. Right around here. And he's going to exclude Vada and Hubris. Oh, I feel like you're not long for this world, buddy.
I also feel like he's not long
You
for this
think?
world. Good God.
He fails.
Oh no.
I just realized the other ones should have been prone as well.
Ah well, it's fine.
You see this sculpted explosion go off, this burst of fire energy as he is in cinders. He is gone. All right.
I don't know why, but I'm starting to really like Tyrael.
Get your... Get out of my NPC's pants, okay?
No.
Is that not
No.
Hubris, it's your turn.
Okay. Think. You know, this Dark Elf over here, we need him to, what, die?
Yeah?
Something like
Potentially.
that.
that
Oh,
one?
yeah,
That
okay.
one right there.
Yeah,
is
I can do that for you.
Go for it.
I am going to proceed to bink him until he dead.
You're going to hit him till he dies? Go for it.
Yes. I'm going to vibrance sap him.
Can you explain to the class what that does?
Sure. I'm basically gonna summon a lesser yokai at one target within range. This is range spell attack. On a hit, it takes 2d8 necrotic damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failure, the target can take either an action or a bonus action at the start of their turn. On their turn, but not both.
All right. So, explain, I guess, describe to me what is conjured.
This man's father issues.
Whose father issues? The Drow's?
Yeah, the Drow's father issues, you know. In an all-female society, this man's father issues of...
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say
Beautiful.
that misses.
You know
He-
what?
He parries it, saying, International Women's Day is my favorite holiday.
Ah, he's a mama's boy.
Oh,
He's in a drow society. Of course he is.
Cleavers will smack him in the face.
He parries the
He does
thing.
not parry the cleaver.
He parries the yokai, but he does not parry the cleaver. And also, I didn't tell you if it hit or not. It did hit, but like I didn't tell you.
Like,
I'm
you can't
assuming
hurt
above a
me.
20 will hit.
You can't hurt me with your words. Get smacked in the head.
By the way, Ashcoat still remains.
I only dealt 2 damage.
Actually,
I'm
wow.
assuming it did.
You know, statistically speaking, considering the amount of times he's rolled with disadvantage, he should have lost it by now.
All right, I'm gonna smack him.
Go for it. What are you smacking him with? With a mace? With a mace to the face? With a mace to the face?
Mace to the face.
Mace to the face in this holy place? That's a
Never
2.
mind.
Oh no.
He parries that
No
one.
mace to the face.
I'm gonna spiritual weapon.
Move it as a bonus action? Alright, go for it.
Spectral mace to the face. Yeah.
And a mace to the face with this holy place? Go for it.
With this holy place.
Working
This
on
one's
it.
distinct.
With this holy mace?
Bell, I will have sheer punch.
Sorry.
I will have sheer punch this screen.
Yeah, you're
Well,
not
that's
doing
it.
so hot. Sheer, it's your turn.
So still floating in the air. I'm just going to right there.
Alright. Yeah, you're gonna punch him down. You're gonna punch down on him.
About push the dog. Sheer has a moment where like he just dives down, really quickly, lands, and he just using the momentum just uppercuts the shit out of this man.
Nice.
Nice.
Please,
So
hit.
what are you kidding?
That hits.
And now he's gonna feel the wrath of forceful fire.
Sheer, how do you want to
Yeah.
do this?
As Sheer dives, the stones around him crack a little bit where his feet lands, and then he just uses all of the momentum to uppercut him. As he launches into the air, Sheer opens his mouth slightly as there's just like this high-pitched, shrill sound, and you can see like wave pulses as he does another one of his breath attacks in a line in this man, and he just ruptures open in midair from the uppercut.
That happens. You, as this last drow has been killed and Velkin has remained alive as he immediately presented himself as your ally, well, or at least started the fight by attempting to present himself as your ally. This is where I'm gonna call for our first break.
Listen, I might not have been able to do a lot of smacking, but it kept Erebon from dying.
That is true.
And I appreciate that.
That's a good plus.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm gonna stop the.
Nox, that was a clutch shield moment.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna get some of the divine music because you're still in a temple, but that happens. I'll go through that combat encounter. I'm gonna play some music real quick, just to make sure that we have something.
Also, as a note, drow blood is used as a component for certain potions.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't do good things if you drink them yourself, but
No, they're for some of them, yeah, but for the main one that Drow Blood can be used for is for the Darkness spell. It's you can use it to make a darkness spell potion. You just drink it and you can just cast darkness.
Intriguing.
All right, I am going to be right back.
I hug your face. You've been missed.
I'll be right back as well.
Go break.
Yeah, a lot of races that just have like innate things that they can do. You can use their blood to make potions, and those potions can just do the things that those innate abilities are.
Wander around asking people for blood donations so you can make potions.
No.
So, like, example, any form of like Dragonborn, if you get their blood, you can technically make like Dragon's Breath potions of whatever element that Dragonborn was.
By the way, Erevan. Actually, Erevan's. He is on break. I was checking DMs. I'm gonna be right back actually, because there's something that would have happened within the context of the fight that he would need to know. Actually, well, gonna mute on stream now.
I did not think about this when I set this, when I got this stand. Where my headphones plug into my computer is in the way of my mouse.
Oh, Nox.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, you didn't have the clearance to fly.
I didn't have the. No, I did. I moved.
You had the necessary space around you.
Yeah, it's just like 5 feet adjacent to you. Doesn't have to be all around. It's just so as long as you've got a square next to you to fly.
Are you sure? I could have sworn it said all around.
No, not all around. It's adjacent to you. Just 5 feet adjacent to you. An empty square adjacent.
That's because it's one of those things where it's like the Hanyo's large wings. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is exactly like the
Oh,
Hanyo's large wings.
I see. You cannot take off from the ground unless there is at least one free space adjacent to you on the same horizontal plane. Where did I see that was all around though?
I think that's
Stop.
that's the Hanyo one where you need clearance everywhere, or you're staying on the floor.
Got it. I misread that originally, and I can fly. I can just fly. I like flight. Flight is good.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the large form wings for Hanyo. Unless every space adjacent to you is unoccupied.
Wings are fun.
Yep.
Don't mind Sheer. He's getting like rags and just soaking up some blood.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, a potion later down the line to either cast darkness or whatever else drows can do. I think they get like an attack-based spell as well, like a cantrip attack. But what have you? If it's just here, have a potion. It does something that drows can do innately. Oh, so hi guys, I'm home.
Hi, home. I'm Dad.
But are
Son
you
of a
though?
biscuit. No, Bean, this chicken salad is not for you.
But it's chicken.
Yes, but she is cat.
Yep.
And this has more than just chicken.
That is not going to stop them from trying.
Hi, bear.
Huh. I am back. What up?
What up?
So we're gonna stay on break for a little bit longer because food. Food.
You're shitting?
No, food. Food.
Uh-huh.
I was also stupid by not getting enough food in me after a hangover.
How fucking dare?
Right? Fired.
Fired.
You
Exactly.
You can't fire me. This is my own show.
We can move to mine. Goddamn.
Come on.
You know, Val, if all of us just had this massive house that we lived in, I could just cook for everyone.
True.
Hmm.
True. He is a pretty good cook.
I mean, you know, streamer houses have only ever worked
Right?
in the history of streamer houses. So.
I feel some sarcasm off of that.
Just a smudge.
Who's to say?
Couldn't possibly.
So, I have essentially the equivalent of a school lunch right now
Wow.
because what's the word? I have a sandwich, a bag of chips, and if I was like, what's the word? If I was in school, it would be a Capri Sun, but I have some water, so I have like the box lunch special for Americans.
You are safe for now.
The sandwich is really good, by the way. Maybe because I haven't eaten much all day, but it's still really good. Only one song has been repeating all this time, hasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if has it been is it one song or is it
It has been repeating only one song because I didn't queue the playlist because this bot program fucking sucks. Chalkboard, you stink. You should have just stayed in cadence. You should have never. I hate this bot. All right, shuffle.
he wasn't much better as an NPC.
He was not. There we go. There we go. Cool. Okay. How y'all doing over this break?
I
Oh.
have matcha ice cream, and I'm very happy about it.
I don't know why, but like the way that you were saying it kind of almost sounded like an Eric Cartman, where it's like, I had matcha ice cream, and I am so happy about it. I'm not trying to tease. I'm just like it's funny.
I try to be a good
I
boyfriend.
need to eat. And I have not.
Guys, I got my matcha ice cream that my boyfriend got me.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh boy.
I had chicken salad and that was pretty good.
Oh,
I made
be
it
right
about half of the way through Baconator. We'll get there.
I got a sandwich. It's pretty good.
Excuse me?
He was doing a Kenny McCormick.
I was doing the Kenny joke because you can barely hear him all the time. He was like, and it's like, yeah, that's right, Kenny.
Precisely.
One day I want to be so good at accents that I can just do a character with a heavy accent, and then y'all are just like, what?
Eh?
Yeah, I go wherever with it. What do you want?
Yeah, I know, right? Can
The what is it? The World of Io, the dwarf with the thick beard and the heavy accent.
Oh,
Turg. Dude,
Yeah, I see that. It's hilarious.
I saw that short. I don't worry. But it's like so heavy. It's so heavy, and it's just like, goodness, how do you understand it?
Very carefully.
One of those accents that are so thick, you just squint for a moment, just like, were those words? Did they use words?
I'm anticipating that my Digimon game next weekend is going to go horribly wrong. So
What's
I've
up?
made a backup character
Oh.
for when the consequences of my hubris come back to bite me.
Mmm.
And I've just decided that, the other two characters are from Japan. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be from somewhere else, and I'm going to do like the most unholy amalgamation of accents I can accomplish.
Oh,
And y'all are
goodness.
not going to have any fucking idea what I'm saying.
So, what's the word? Damn it, I was gonna say something. I lost it. I actually lost it. Just poof.
Oh, now you did it.
Oh, backup characters. I mean, you had a backup character ready for this campaign, just in case,
Yeah. Just in case that Velkin decided he did not need to wear the chainmail for this fight.
That's
'Cause
funny.
that is a thing that can happen.
Oh, right. Right. That is... Oh, goodness. Oh,
I
that's...
have a couple ideas for backup characters.
The
Two of
fucking
which are wizards.
Chaos Surge strip.
Look. It's fine. The biggest thing with Velkin is that I think the main thing in my mind is like, what if the party really still didn't trust him and just like started attacking him? Honestly, they still
Right?
could. They still could.
I'm waiting for it. Winter is
he's also
right
part of
there.
Team Horn. He's also part of Team Horny, so he's gonna muddle.
He is part of Team Horn, yes.
You see,
Let me...
Winter is right there, and she was the most skeptical one of my existence, if I remember correctly.
They.
So like,
They.
pardon.
They.
You're all good.
Winter is a they them causing mayhem.
Yes.
If Winter was female, she would be the flattest female you have ever met in your life.
That's
I've
fucking
met-
funny.
I've met a couple that it was very hard to tell, but
It's very hard to tell.
I dated someone, multiple people like that actually, so it is what it is.
Big boobs hold the hopes and dreams of men, and flat boobs are justice.
Mhm. It's honestly, it's an evening scale.
they
Alright.
didn't get enough hopes and dreams.
And let's see. Erevan, I have a thing that I need to DM you. Because something would have happened in the fight that you would be aware of. And only you. And I wanted to DM it because it's secret.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was something we were supposed to remind you of during the break, and I can't quite remember what.
Oh, the album. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Kyan's album. Let me give him the shout out. I don't think I'm logged into Spotify on... Actually, no, he should
Plug
have it
some
on...
things.
He should have it on YouTube. Let's see. There we go. I can plug the album here. Boom, it's in Twitch chat. I'm gonna put it in the call chat. I've known him since middle school, so that's the album. Enjoy. It's on all platforms, and it'll probably be in the description.
If he remembers to put it there.
I had a couple pancakes for breakfast because it was Mother's Day and my dad made them. And I had
Nice.
two different jams, and they were pretty good.
Pancake.
Were you able to get coffee?
I mean, I can. There's still time.
There is time to get coffee. I'm still very hungry.
Did you order an Uber Eats or are you making a ramen?
I'm eating a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
The kind with bread.
I want
I have a
flavors, man. Is it a ham, cheese? You got a little bit of salami in there.
Chicken breast, provolone cheese, mayonnaise, on 3 pieces of bread because I'm really hungry.
3 pieces.
Technically.
Technically, your sandwich is a lasagna.
Yep.
I feel an aneurysm every time.
Oh goodness.
The irony is that this bit's become lasagna.
It's layered.
It's so layered. There's so many layers.
But the thing is, because it's layered, it could also simultaneously be
Be a cake.
be an onion, because onions have layers.
A parfait, actually. Everybody likes parfaits.
But it's an onion. Not everyone likes onions. Like just like not everyone likes this bit.
Okay, who started this bit and who's getting a purple nurple?
Not it.
Not me.
The silence speaks volumes. Purple nurples for all.
Aw.
So you're like one of those teachers.
If no one's gonna fess up, you're all in trouble.
Yup. Ain't that how it goes?
Hey, group punishment is not allowed under the Geneva Convention.
Well, you know where I'm from. It's the Geneva suggestion up here.
I never said anything about group punishment.
You did purple nurples for all. That is group punishment.
Never said I was gonna do it. Also, if I wasn't a teacher, the group punishment would just be extra homework.
Aw, that's
That's worse, though. Goddamn.
That's worse.
really
Yeah, and that means the class would get angry at the person that did it.
What if they didn't know who did it?
Then everyone's just angry. There's just a whole bunch of rage, pent up rage.
They'll
And
just find out afterwards.
I also got some Lays.
I was
Well,
about to
if you
ask if
want-
they were regular or wavy, but that's only Ruffles makes the wavy.
Yeah.
Vel, if you wanted some lays, all you had to do was ask.
I already have Lays. I already have Lays. We're good.
Funny.
Are you okay?
That may have just been a door closing because I don't know what that was.
Oh no, that was me slapping my desk like I was drum snare.
Oh.
Got it. I thought for some
I thought
reason
something like
Bell
fell.
onto his desk. I was like, oh my god, why?
Do we need to call an
Sorry to
ambulance?
scare you.
Look, if I fall onto my desk, you will. First off, I will hit my microphone beforehand. Second off, you will definitely hear some like keys falling off of a keyboard. Because I have like one of those mechanical keyboards, and like all of my keys are like really delicate for some reason. Like,
And of course, then we will hear you being like, ah!
yeah, because I'm really emotive.
You really are, though.
Yes, I am. I'm an emotive guy. What can I say? You know.
eres Anomaly, Dora eres Requiem.
I don't know what we're listening to, but yeah, sure.
It reminded me of that. That's all I can say.
It's the Nier soundtrack.
Ah,
Actually, for all of y'all, you can look in the right-hand corner on the, for the players. On the right-hand side where it says chalkboard streaming blank, if you click watch, it'll take you to the video that's currently playing.
it's Near Replicant. That's why I have not played that yet.
And also, the music video, for some reason, contains spoilers, so, like, be warned watching it. And I don't understand why Nier Replicant and Nier Automata are, like, the most spoiled games ever played for some fucking reason.
Because there's so much to do in them, and people post the videos because that's how streaming services work.
The main stories of those games, both combined, are what? It's like 30 hours for Replicant, 20 hours for Nier Automata. That's 2 regular-sized games, in my opinion.
Okay.
But what about all the
Are we
extra
allowed?
stories?
You don't have to do the extra stories. The big spoilers are always for like main story stuff. Like I hate it.
Alright.
And then
Can we
people
petition?
Oh, yeah, continue.
No, you continue. You're on the tangent. I was just gonna ruin it.
Oh. Okay. So I hate this specifically. In Nier Replicant videos, specifically like soundtrack videos, there will always be like, oh man, this is where blank spoiler happened. This is where blank Nier Replicant spoiler happened. Blank, this is where blank, 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 blank. And it's like, Nier Replicant has a lot of hidden lore. So if you are just a passerby, you will just be like, man, where do I learn this lore? Where do I learn how this happens? And then the answer for a lot of those spoilers is next game. And it's like, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm supposed to like buy an expired Yoko Taro cereal box to get lore for Nier Replicant and then translate it with Google Translate. No, I'm supposed to play the next game. But obviously,
play the next game.
obviously I should be playing the next game and not ranting about this, but you also shouldn't be posting next game spoilers in the fucking comment section.
Okay, but Cove.
Mm-hmm.
How about instead of getting the Yoko Taro cereal box, just get yourself either of these, and call it a day.
Those are great. I should get that. I actually should.
There is a Sonic one that also says nice cock, but
All right.
Why?
I mean,
why not? Funny me.
Honestly, I could see Sonic saying, nice cock.
Nice cock. But the fact that Shadow's there with the gun saying nice cock just takes to another level.
You guys over here making Dora be like, oh my god.
You rang?
Now you're making me go, oh my god.
You rang?
Help.
Alright, Oxy, you can BRB. We will allow this.
we? Who's we? There is no we.
I'm allowing it.
This is a dictatorship. This is a fascist dictatorship. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm allowing it, so... What are you gonna do? Huh?
Get
Mr.
burned, I
Big
guess.
Millions? You gonna come over to Australia and give me a hug? I might like that.
Yeah.
Mods, invert his balls.
Mods, flatten his penis.
Ahem.
I also need to be right
I
back.
am literally the only mod, though.
Hey, I think you should change that.
I'm
Hey,
good.
Val, can I be a mod?
No.
I promise.
No.
I promise
I'm not
to be
gonna
a
do
good
that.
No.
person. Why?
No, you cannot
Not
be
gonna
a
do
mod.
that.
Is it because you know what I do with the power?
Mm-hmm.
You'd go mad with power.
100%.
And? I don't see a downside there.
I certainly do.
Ugh. This song fucks.
I was like, wow, it's really quiet in here. I wonder who's gonna speak next in my, in my head.
Yep.
And then you're like, this song fucks.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can be the comedic timing to your brain. That's
Yes. That's actually kind of usually what happens. One of you guys.
Look, we just gotta. We're in a symbiotic relationship, okay?
We make each other laugh.
Mm-hmm. All right. Whenever everyone gets back, I think that would be a good time to hop in because
Okay.
this 15-minute break has turned into a 30-minute break.
Of course.
As seems.
Oxy's computer just died.
Yep.
Oh. Well.
Oh, there it goes. Did they go?
Just died. Oxy, we need to give you a better pewter. Like, a much better pewter. Anyways.
You.
Aw.
You good over there?
I'm kind of just bibbity bobbing around. I don't know. I'm stimming. That's all that's happening.
You stimming?
I'm
He's
just
stimming.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm just
Vocal
stimming around.
stems. The vocal stems are a thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I really am just vocal stimming.
You should hear some of the conversations that happen in my house. Dora and I will just squawk at each other every so often. Just meow 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 meow. Give me attention. Meow 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 meow.
Aw.
Meow 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 meow.
Why are we meowing?
You don't-
Because I'm a cat girl. That's what I do. I meow.
I can't believe you didn't know this, Saravon. Jeez. I mean, Dreams. Jeez.
Me. Did. Jeez.
The confusion spreads.
Okay.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Gosh. Colonel.
Liquid.
Liquid. Liquid!
Ugh, snake. Ugh.
Oh dear.
That's not Liquid. Liquid's like a really pompish boy who's like the total opposite of Snake.
Otacon. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I don't know what to do with you.
All right,
Metal
we all good?
Gear.
We all good to hop back in?
Only if we're allowed to say Metal Gear.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Sounding off. Is Oxy good? That's really the only person we're kind of waiting on. Oxy, you good?
Ryan.
You trying?
Struggling at Mach speed.
I get that.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Otacon.
Shout out the David Hayter voice. Just shout out his voice.
David Hayter.
Ocelot. Alright, that's it. I'm done. We can't continue the bit.
Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
Alright, we're good. Alright, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
The bit's
We're
over.
all right now.
The bit's
No more
over.
bit.
The bit
Okay,
has
so we can do it for Snake, but we can't do it for Raiden. That's racist.
Yes, because everyone hates Raiden. Everyone,
I love Raiden.
Okay, but everyone hated Raiden when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out because they were like, oh, this isn't Snake. This is Raiden. This is like a weird boy.
I've never played
You're
any
a
of the
weird
Metal
boy.
Gears, but I enjoy Raiden with the passion.
What?
Because Doctor, turn off pain inhibitors. You're batshit insane, and cite your sources, please.
Just play Metal Gear 1 through 4. And 5, honestly. You can do that. But play Metal Gear Solid. Do it. Literally just do it.
Is it any different? Is it any different from Metal Gear Liquid and Metal Gear Gas and Metal Gear
They-
Plasma?
They haven't come out with those games yet, so I wouldn't know. What
They
in
should,
the hell?
because that would be hilarious.
What in the hell is this like light thing on my neighbor's car?
I believe it's called a light.
That's gonna be bothering me for the rest of the stream. Okay. All right. We all good? We all good to pop back in?
Val, tell me
Aw.
you have the tism without telling me you have the tism.
I will not be.
Yeah?
We're listening.
No. I don't have to. I don't have
To
to.
finish your
Friends
sentence,
here.
to finish your sentence, Val,
I
will
don't
not
have-
be bullied. But that's
I-
a lie, because we will bully you.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
You don't have to.
I
Yeah,
don't have to
you-
Well,
prove
good for you.
anything. I don't have to
You
prove
probably
anything.
do.
We're starting again. Break over. Bye-bye.
Break's over. Let's go.
Yeah.
Boom. We're back in.
Whoa.
Any other? We had a fucking 40-minute break. It's fine. All right, we're back in. The temple.
You're roboting like hell.
Me?
You
Yellow?
were a little bit.
Yellow?
You're fine?
That was awful. It was like a crackling, and it was really loud.
Yeah, you
and
had a
my
bunch of
ears
static
just
on
went,
you, buddy.
It may have just been because I was speaking the microphone.
Yeah, why would you
Possibly.
pick the microphone? It's kind of rude.
All right. So,
I'll beat you.
okay.
Ayo.
All right. You all are doing quite well. And that music is way louder for some reason.
Yeah.
All right. The aftermath of the battle, a bunch of dead drow surrounds you. Y'all have left not without injuries, but relatively unscathed, all things considered. Besides an Erevan over there, who is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tending to Erebon to be like, "You good? You all right?" Give him maybe a cure wounds.
You gonna pop him with a cure wounds?
Yeah, I am. You're still staticking.
Me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
taking more than you think.
Let me try something.
You've gone did broke it.
Yellow? Am I good?
Hello?
Hello? Noises?
That's better. That's a little better.
Hi.
You're a little quiet, but that's a little better.
Noise
Oh,
things.
that's much better.
Noise.
There
Noises.
Noise.
Noises. Speaking
Noises
word
and
noise.
sounds.
Noises and sounds and words. All right, cool. I'm gonna unlock tokens. And then menu, initiative, clear all initiative.
Depends on your definition of good.
Alive.
Here you go.
Huh. Hey, you. He's gonna point to Velkin. Why'd you do that?
Do what?
That. The thing where you betrayed your comrades. Why? Why'd you do that? Sheer, what are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my token.
It's running around at the speed of sound.
I fixed it.
Zoom.
I fixed it for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Because I can just do this. Like that. Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
You're fixed.
Good stuff.
All right.
But yeah. That was more or less the plan from the start.
What? What do you mean?
I don't think it goes much deeper than that, little friend. I think it goes.
Huh. Okay. But why? It seems like you were in kind of like in cahoots with the guys, and it's just like, what did they do to you, huh?
I don't trust him.
Yeah, it's Huh.
Don't expect you to right away. That's perfectly reasonable.
I don't know why you're in my church and you're not bursting into flames.
That is a great question.
Wait, does that mean anyone with horns is supposed to burst into flames?
No, he's
Wait.
undead.
Am I supposed to burst into flames?
He's undead.
I'm a couple
Just
of
looks
things.
like a
but
regular old man's to me.
He smells like death.
It smells like shit.
Are you sure you're not smelling all the dead bodies around us?
I could
Ah.
smell it when he first walked in.
It's fine.
Oh, then what do I smell like? I hope I don't smell like terrible.
You probably
smell like
smell like
piss.
booze.
Yeah,
And piss.
it's probably the overwhelming scent of ale from across the room.
Well,
Hey,
that's kind of
Gorb?
normal for me. I just didn't know.
What were you saying, Sheer?
Just calling Scorb over as not like I'm going to each and every body. Just like, hey Scorb, can you help me out with these? As I'm just anything that's salvageable armor, weapons, hell, clothes. I am taking it.
Now I have to actually think about what.
Daggers, swords. If it's metal, I'm taking it.
If it's metal.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Okay. Do I have a parcel for this? Hold on. Would I have it in the old campaign? Hold on. Hold on. Checking to make sure. I don't think. Hold on.
Well, we know they each have short swords.
Yeah, they have short swords and a crossbow.
The fuck's it? I can't even use any of this shit.
And all of the magic that they were doing was innate, so you don't really have any spell focuses, but you can get roughly. Are we talking like pounds of metal, or do you want like a gold value?
Oh no, I just want the metal, because if I can reforge it into something else, I'm gonna.
Let's see. Let me check here.
If you want to make it easier, you can give me a weight value of metal in pounds. I can add that to the bag of holding.
If you're getting everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 8 short swords and about 8 times 5, so 40 crossbow bolts worth of metal.
Oh
So-
yeah, if they have crossbow bolts, yeah, I'll take those too.
So
You take
I'm
those every day of the week?
just because I'm kind of like, I'm gonna say you do the math yourself on that one.
eight short swords, 40 crossbow bolts.
Yep. And they have chain shirts, but just because I'm not gonna do the math on that, they would be not useful. I'm just gonna say for a scrap. Just gonna do the executive decision on that part.
All good, bud.
Yeah. But yeah, for
You.
the two that are talking, we'll start with we'll just finish it with like. For now, I suppose we should leave it at. I'm very much so sick of Lorican's antics. It's about time. It's about time to switch sides.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You. Tyrael will kind of point at you. He kind of recoils back.
Hmm?
You. How peculiar. You and him. He will point to you and to Scorb.
Mm-hmm.
It seems y'all are alike. This instability within his soul. I see it within you as well. Peculiar.
I don't know what any of that means, but we'll take it.
The butterfly effect. It seems.
What's a butterfly effect?
Well, I believe I explained it before, but how? Let's see. The flapping wings of a butterfly can cause cascading change. Small changes can cause a wild impact. That, I believe, is happening. Well, I'm going to tend to my temple. You all, I believe, should seek Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
Good a start as any.
And, sorry about the bodies. They,
Hmm.
Do you need help cleaning those up? They kind of,
I can deal
kind of
with
got
it
a
myself.
bunch of red all over the floor.
This is my
Yeah.
temple, so it is my responsibility.
Plus that one is on me though.
Well, we all seek our outs in life. You and I are the same in that way. So, I do not blame you.
Would you like me to stick around and help? I am also an acolyte of Labella's.
I can handle it myself. Really, y'all should be going. Or the winds of change are cascading.
5 more minutes.
No,
Er-
you're getting up. We got work to do.
Erevan, where are you on the ground?
Just
here,
looks
allow me to-
down at
allow me
himself
to
with
play
all the looks down at himself and the puddle of blood of his own blood that he's in.
Hey,
Then
his
just kind of
wounds
looks back up at Scorb.
His wounds are healing. I'm working on it.
That doesn't
I
mean
can,
I've cleaned up the blood that's already spilled.
Here, help. Hopefully, this will help you off your feet, there, buddy. And I'll bring out the viol, and I start playing. Come on, Eileen.
I don't know that song.
I don't know that song either.
Same.
Hang on.
I can't help you.
Also, is anyone else hurt? I think I got a little bit more magic left in me to heal someone.
I should be fine for now. I don't know.
You're a weird guy.
He points at Tyrael.
Like, really weird. I don't get you.
Well,
I mean, normally other people would be like, yes, you may help me with my cleaning up all this blood.
you gained inspiration? Why did you immediately gain inspiration?
Roll one. Oh, sorry, this is Chaos Rules for another game. My bad. It was very bad. Don't worry. Disregard.
Okay.
Fantastic.
You are a strange person. I don't get you at all.
Who, me? Oh,
Well, no, not you. This guy. He points to Tyrael. And you were just taking a beating. Like, am I the only one that's just like, that I don't get him?
when
No.
I'd
No.
be questioning if I wasn't sore all over.
I put my hand on you and I do another cure wounds.
sometimes, Scorb, it's best not to judge a book by its cover. In which case, we don't really judge a priest by the amount of, punches he can take to the face.
But he. Look at him.
Oh, no, I get it. But high-level mages can take a lot more than they think.
What's a
Like,
level?
I'm not... Well, you see, I didn't really pay attention to that lesson in Bard College, but allow me to explain it in such a way. There's different sort of spells. Like, you know how I do my little chaos bursty sort of thing, and that goes everywhere?
Uh-huh.
We call that, like, the first spear. Like, we expend a little bit of a resource within ourselves in order to do that. Like, I can do that a certain amount of times a day, or spells of that similar nature.
Uh-huh.
For stronger spells, it takes a lot more to do that.
Uh-huh.
Like you know how I ran really, really fast that one time and then got knocked out by that Minotaur?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was let's say
Well,
that was the
also-
level above that.
Also, I don't think you got knocked out. I think you died.
I don't know. It was all a blur. I was up the next. I was up like 6 seconds later. I'm pretty sure I didn't die. I was fine.
You what?
Either way,
You died.
I think that was mentioned.
He got
before.
better.
Yeah.
I got better. If I did,
I think that was mentioned before the interruption.
And even with your tangled soul, you were able to be revived just fine.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that, but you know.
I found a scroll of Revivify, and I gave it to Winter before I got the absolute shit kicked out of me. But
Huh.
it still worked.
How
You're welcome.
peculiar.
I already said thank you, didn't I? But regardless, thank you.
Huh. Well, I sense that you all will be traveling together for quite some time. Well, what about a name for this merry group?
The best.
Well, I mean, we have one in the works, but our DM said no.
Ah, I don't know.
Listen, if you really think about it,
The Court of Scorb.
That's no. I don't want to. I don't want to be associated like that. That's kind of weird.
you don't want to be associated with this school.
No, I want. That's not what I meant. That's not what he meant.
He doesn't want to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I kind of like ruffle his head. Well,
Heard of it, man.
see, Scob, you're the best at swinging that goddamn sword over here. And
Yeah.
Ervan, who's ringing really quick.
Scorb and the Chuckle Fox.
Here is the best at cooking, by far. Vada is the best at shooting things with that Eldritch Blast. I don't know about this guy over here, and I mentioned Tavel, but he's got probably the best facial hair I've seen on a man. And Winter, well, they're the best at healing we got. And me, I'm just the best. So, call us the best.
So wait, do we like sign up with that as like a guild name?
Wandering Heroes.
I mean, we're the best wandering heroes there are. The best. Short, to the point.
Seems a little, I don't know,
On the nose.
pompous.
What's on my
little
nose?
gaudy.
What's on my
Don't worry
nose?
about it.
It's only pompous if you can't back it up, and
Is there something on my nose?
you can.
Is there something
No,
on my
Scorb.
nose? Someone said
Your
on the
is
nose.
Your nose is perfect, Scorb.
Ah, thank you. But seriously, I thought I
The
Achoo!
Platinum Merit.
the what? Huh?
I mean, we could go a little bit dirty and say the horny boys and the femme fatale.
No!
But
No.
Uh,
Also, thank you for finding the name. I've been trying to search for that the moment that was brought up.
Scorb kind of touches his horn. What's wrong with my horns?
nothing. We just have horns.
I mean, yeah.
it's horny could be taken in a different sense, Scorb.
I
Like
still
what?
think we
Do
should
you
go
know
with the Platinum
appropriation
Merit.
is, Scorb?
What?
Oh my god!
Oh dear.
Do not!
All right, we're teaching Scarb about the birds and the bees.
No!
Let's fucking
Do
go.
not ruin his innocence, you bastards!
You see,
Ah.
a man and a woman, or two women, or two men,
Yep,
like each other very much.
Uh-huh.
you're gonna be at
or
that
two
for a
people
while.
of any sort of gender like each other very, very much.
Uh-huh.
Or three,
What?
or seven.
What?
No, Hubris,
Hubris,
Hubris.
more!
No. I'm grabbing Scorb, I'm grabbing Erevan, and I'm dragging them outside.
I'm in the middle
Oh,
of...
I'm okay now. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm literally in the middle of healing him.
I'll drag you too.
Don't touch me!
I'm not actually touching you. I'm just I'm taking these two with me. I need them
What do you need me for?
because you're strong.
I'm confused.
That's
I'm
right. She's
confused
a
too.
parent.
What's
He's better at
happening?
explaining this sort of stuff. Yeah, just listen to Sheer. He'll explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I presume y'all are going outside.
Yes.
And Winter,
If we have if
Not.
if
I'm
we have
just
time
waiting
here.
for a minute.
you stay inside.
Yes.
yeah, if we're gonna be here for a bit, I will be taking Erevan and Scorb outside. I will be pulling out my forge, and I'm just like, you tend to the flames. You hold this very tightly when I say when.
Wait, you want me to tend to the flames or him to?
Erevan's tending to the flames. You're gonna be holding this tightly. You're the strong one, Scorb. I'm more than positive you're the strongest one out of everyone here.
That... Really?
He kind of looks at his arms.
Huh.
Looks mean nothing in terms of strength.
Oh. So wait, am I like mentally strong? Because I don't think I'm that strong.
Physically. I mean, okay, Scorb. Just look in this direction as like I'm telling him to look towards me and Erevan and flex real quick.
On.
Are you just rotating? Okay.
All right, on. I got it.
Okay. Yeah.
I like to imagine he's making these noises, and he doesn't think he's strong. But in my point of view, and Erevan's point of view, he looks just jacked as all hell.
He
Give me
is
a sec.
flexing his arms, and he's kind of just like, he doesn't think he's very strong, but y'all see, it's more or less a subtle thing from y'all, because you have knowledge of strength, Sheer, and you have innate strength, Erevan, and you see he has a lot of innate muscle growth that is hard to see whenever like you're not looking for it, but it's there.
Just like before starting this process, I'm just like patting him down, just like, you have muscle here, you have muscle here, you definitely have muscle here, just grabbing both of his biceps.
Really?
You are a lot stronger than you think, Scorb.
Huh.
If
Okay.
you still don't think you are, you could try arm wrestling tonight or something.
Okay. That sounds fine.
Oh,
Wait.
you hey Erevan, you think Scorb would beat the new guy?
You didn't hear that, by the way. Velkin, you didn't hear that. They're outside.
I'm still laughing about it because yes, you probably could.
But enough about that. He's lighting the forge. He's like, what the process that Erevan and Sheer went over when they were making the dagger. He's just telling him to watch the flame a bit more carefully, as he's just pulling out these short swords and just melting them into ingots.
When do I need to do the thing again?
Right about now.
Do I need to roll a strength check for this?
No, not really.
I'm gonna have him roll
I'm having these two. I'm just having these two help me.
Why does he have advantage? Oh, it's because
He's still raging.
He's still raging.
This is the calmest rage I've ever seen.
I love it so fucking much.
We could have him rage trapped.
Let me take that off. Okay. He rolled a 5.
No,
He's literally just holding the object that I'm pouring the material into, basically.
Oh. He thinks he's being really strong, like pressing down, making it so that he's doing the ingot. He thinks internally that him pressing down is making the ingot like forge well. when really he's just holding.
Oh no,
the
what he's holding has some weight to it. So I mean, it's
He-
that's
he's
why
like,
I'm just
he's
like
holding it,
he's
but he's also. All right, here's the thing: he's holding it, but he's also like squeezing it, like it's a grip test. So that's what he's doing.
got it.
Perfect.
Okay. So as Erevan's just like tending to the flames, making sure that stays hot, and Scorb is just helping me hold material down while it gets melted, and poured back into ingots. That way, I can have a more usable material afterwards. If there's any time left, he's just gonna start the process now. Most likely, not gonna be able to finish it, and then have Scorb and Erevan help him later.
Alrighty. You start that. That's happening. Is there anything else that anyone else is doing while they are doing that?
I am approaching Imperial.
Yes.
That was quite some power you were shooting around. Are you okay?
Yes, I am doing very fine.
Would you like me to tend to your wounds? You got hurt pretty bad.
I'm fine. Really.
Why won't you accept my help?
Because this temple has already given so much to me already. I really don't need any more.
I could at least help you clean the blood up off the floor.
This is my duty. Believe me.
I like helping. Okay.
This is for me to do. Well. You.
I still.
He will point towards Velkin.
Yes.
You worked for Lorocon, right?
For a while.
Define a while.
Longer than I've got fingers to count. Was partnership of convenience.
I have something that needs to. There's something that I actually need to think about, Han.
Yeah. Do you think?
Erevan. Roll history. As you're kind of thinking back and you kind of peer through the window as you're working on the forge.
What's 9 plus 10?
12.
11.
11. Erevan. You recognize Velkin. It slipped your mind considering that you were working and kind of anticipating the drow. But now that your mind is cleared and you have a moment of clarity, you recognize him. How do I say this without tipping off so much?
He was wearing pants that one time.
Yes.
No, it's
Shit,
not.
am I not right now?
You wearing jeans?
You made me spit my tea into my sinuses!
Oh no. Okay. All right. Bring it in, y'all. How do I say this
The
without
battle
tipping off so
kilt
much?
is on him.
You, from your past, the day before the descent happened, you saw a scout who was You saw a scout looking over El Terrell. You recognize him as that scout.
Taking that into account and shelving that for the time being, because Erebon doesn't want to piss Sheer off by stopping what he's doing.
Velkin, is there anything that you do? Do you talk to Hubris? Do you talk to Vada? Or are you just kind of like idling in the temple?
I think for the time being, he'll idle about in the temple, or in, whether or not Tyrael makes an attempt to stop him or not. But just like make the half-hearted boot to remove a handful of the drow that are on the floor near him.
Gotcha. And question.
Hmm?
Actually, not question. You... Yeah, question. What are you doing with the sending stone that you have?
Suppose I don't really need that anymore, do I?
Because you should
Keep
be
it
able to deattune if needed.
It's
kinda
not
do that.
attunable at all.
It's not attune?
Nope.
It shouldn't be attuned. It's just you have it.
Oh, right. It's just a pair of stones. Kind of like a...
Yeah.
Like a pager almost. Okay. All right.
Can make the attempt to break it if we don't want to mess with Loricon going forward.
Well, do you break it or attempt to?
I'll save it for later and get the rest of the party's opinion before we do that.
All right. Sounds good. So, you finish up with your starting the forge. Erevan, you have some free time. I'm gonna set the time. It's about, it still says 6 a.m. It should be, because you did 8 hours worth of travel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 from 6 is
2 p.m.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna say this is roughly 2 hours. No combat encounters are technically like minutes, but that was a big thing. You got exposition.
There was a lot of dialogue beforehand.
You got exposition dumped, and you got stuff happening. So, gonna say 2 hours. It is 4 p.m. currently, taking into account the forging being done. Is there anything you want to do, Erevan? I'm kind of leading question for you because I just dropped that information.
Gonna save that information for another moment, honestly.
All right.
Cause got places to go apparently.
Got it. Is there
According
anything
to our
that
quest giver.
is there anything that y'all want to do?
Winter's on the outside of the thing. They're sitting up against the wall with their knees up, like they think I'm useless.
You okay?
They think I'm useless.
What? He said that?
Well, not in so many words.
I mean, he says a lot of words. If anything, he's
I've
really
had-
he's really wordy. Like
My
it's
help
like,
is not wanted. I am useless.
Just Corb about here, about to go and fucking take on that whatever the fuck Tyrael is.
What is Tyrael? Who's to say?
Wow.
I was told he was an Azamar.
I mean, he was. Or he is.
Winter. Just because someone doesn't need your help doesn't mean you're useless. Just means that they have either the resources or the time or they have what they need.
But I
Just
like
means your
helping.
talents are able to be used elsewhere.
But I like helping.
you help us.
true. This is true. Fine. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Waterdeep and then Neverwinter.
I've never been there.
First.
I mean, it's on the
I've
way,
been
I
there
think.
before. That's my alma mater. I went to the College of Oom there.
The what now?
Bardic College of Oom.
I think in Forgotten Realms it would be New Olamn.
Dolan. You sure?
Yeah, I did some research on it, like pre-campaign. So
Yeah, I went to the Bardic College there. You know,
What's
it's
a college kid doing all the way out here?
Drinking, duh.
well, you see, let's just say that the college and I kind of had different opinions on graduating. So,
You failed, didn't you?
you know, I didn't fail. I just chose
But you
not to go there
peasant.
anymore.
So,
I'm the best.
so you left.
Yeah, I left. Got wasted and left.
What's a college?
It's like a school.
It's where you
that-
go to learn things.
Oh.
Like, I learned how to play the viol, and try my hand at some bardic magic. Wasn't really my forte.
Wait. Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, sort of. Bardic magic.
Oh, I was talking about the weird noise that was made whenever Erevan was getting killed by Winter.
Oh, yeah. That was me trying to play a song I remember during my bardic college days. Might not have been sober for that one, so all the notes got a little hazy. I think I broke a string. Hey, could you? Hey, Sheer, you got that mending spell on you?
What?
I broke my viol. Can you fix it?
Yeah, I can fix it. Just give me a minute.
what's Sheer doing?
You need any help over there?
I just imagine Sheer's holding like a blowtorch, and he's like, and you just see like sparks flying out from the forge.
Oh, there's sparks. There's no blowtorch, but there is most definitely sparks. For someone that does not look that strong, he's hitting these ingots pretty damn hard.
You need an extra hand?
Extra pair of hands is always good.
Yeah, alright.
Ting.
Chibris will take off his sleeves and the top part of his vest and just walk over towards the hot metal.
All right, y'all are. I presume you're just gonna be working in the forge for all day, because
Yep.
you did spend 8 hours traveling today. At least I remember you spending 8 hours traveling.
If we are going to be here for a while, we need 8 hours of rest. Anytime I am not asleep, I will be forging.
Or cooking. You need me to keep it hot with my magic? I mean, I know you might need to stand like 15 feet back, just in case.
If you can make it hotter and keep it that hot, then yeah. More heat, the better.
Alright, I'll give it a try. I move about... That's enough, right? Yeah, old blood of Cineris.
Obviously, we're
I'm presuming they're not there, so it will just hit the middle.
Yeah, but it's really funny. It's like, hey, what is he doing? Oh my god!
Give me a warning next time!
This would probably be one of the few times to where I will actually take the hit. Like I do not stop hammering. I just hammering through the pain. Hell, if I can hammer the magic into what I am crafting, I will do so.
That's not.
You wanna do that? Okay.
You're not
in that
okay.
Case, I will be spending sorcery points to careful spell it, so you auto save.
Okay, first.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind of the mean guy about this. You can't make +1 weapons by doing that.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm doing. I know I can't do that, and that would take a lot more time. I am just making a basic item.
What are you making?
I'm making a shield. Basically, all the metal that was from those swords melted down into, I
Into a
guess,
shield?
an ingot per sword, and all of that's being hammered into a decent-sized shield for sheer.
Okay, got it. I'm just gonna say, you can make a shield. You can't make a great shield, but you can make a shield.
Just as long as it's usable. I can make it pretty later, but it just needs to be usable for now.
When I said great shield, I meant like the actual item great shield, because that is an item.
Oh, I didn't know that was an item.
It's a talent shield.
In Lyra's Guide to Retia, you can use great shields. Know
They
of it?
are +5 to AC, and you need a strength requirement. Otherwise, you can't hold it.
Now found on Drive-Thru RPG.
Again, unfortunately, I don't think any of us in this party have the strength score to hold that shield.
We all have the noodly arms.
I will say right now, when it comes to armor, which shields are considered armor, I don't need a because of my class, I go past any strength requirement for armor.
I think that's for your arcana.
We all have the noodly arms.
Yeah,
Scorb. Scorb has 16 strength.
Except Scorb. Scorb is the only non-noodle.
Yeah. So
Erebon has 18. Erebon has 18 strength. Erebon's just like 18. It's like, and Scorb's the only powerful one. It's like shit.
Listen, I try not to think of Erebon's giant arms.
Wow.
Hang on,
Wow.
this is-
Okay. Jeez Louise. Oh goodness. It's like, oh, I'm trying not to think of Erebon's massive pecs. Gee, good
No, I
lord.
didn't say that at all.
I mean, strength does not equal pecs. Like, I've got dex and con, that can equal pecs.
No,
I
it
also
does.
got charisma.
Well, it can, but like, Riz does not.
Speaking of, I take off my top of my vest and I go inside and I give them to Vada to hold. It's like, I don't want these to get burned. And they go back outside.
This
fucking
Rob,
weird.
you are correct. Actually, I misread that. That is just for my armor. Never mind. I cannot
Yeah, you-
wield a great shield.
you cannot. Also, hi cat.
Some muscle definition, he's like cut. He's not, he's not like full on flat board. Like this little bit of ab.
All right. Well, y'all are gonna get going.
Well, wait,
Can-
don't
can-
we need a rest?
You do. You should get a rest. Okay, so let me set the time to.
Unless the squad has anything else to do, then yeah.
Actually, oh right, today is New Year's Eve.
But yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna get drunk.
Isn't that your normal state of being?
Right?
No, my normal state of being is somewhat sober. And I'm gonna get shit-faced again, so,
All right. I'm gonna set it to 8 p.m. Is there any festivities that you want to do for the New Year?
I am busting out the good alcohol. I am
Yes.
handing alcohol to anyone that wants it, and anyone that doesn't want it, we can get some water.
Scorb raises his hand. Hey, Rob, how do I get rid of blood on the map in Fantasy Grounds?
Should be at the very top of the map. There should be one that says clear death markers.
Cool. So, as this is getting set up and as you were forging, Tyrael would have cleaned up all of the bodies. He would have done all of that. And he would kind of just be reading up here by kind of like an altar. if I can kind of show it for the player view. He's gonna be reading kind of like up here. So let me drag all of y'all inside because y'all are gonna be, I guess, partying for New Year's.
Winter's actually gonna find a nice quiet
Partying in the
place
church.
to sit and meditate.
Are you doing it outside or inside?
Well, I found a nice little quiet spot there in the garden.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a DM. Winter. You can answer that whenever you please.
For a little bit.
Okay. Got it. So, I guess just put yourselves where you want on the map currently.
Good deal. Right there.
Cool. All right. So, is there anything you talk about for New Year's, or are you just not all? I presume y'all aren't that close yet.
Not particularly, but
Just as Shear's handing out the alcohol to those that want it in terms of celebration, just like to Hubris, he's just labeling off what he has, what do you want. This is the limit.
I could have used that last
Got
night.
a limit?
A lot of this is honestly strong enough for one of these bottles to probably get you shit faced. If you want to get crunked and fucked up, at 3. You got. I need you to at least be cognitive in the morning.
I'll be fine in the morning. I know the perfect remedy for hangovers.
I'm giving him 2 bottles of moonshine, and I'm also giving him a drow cognac.
Damn.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
Don't die, Hubris.
He's gonna die from alcohol poisoning.
Right?
I'm taking it off
Right.
my character sheet.
yeah.
Rolling.
How good am I at successfully partying with that fuckboy roll?
You're a partier. You're a party hardier.
That's why I was like, really? I looked at him like, fuck boy? Really?
You're a partier. You party hardy.
Nice. I'm gonna drink so much that I forget drinking alone.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
Yeah.
Does
Gotcha.
anyone else want some alcohol?
I'm down to join in the fun.
I got drow cognac, I got fire wine, frost wine, I got some just basic ale. What do you want?
Ah!
Dealer's choice. Roll a dice.
So what were the 3 options?
I have drow cognac, fire wine, and frost wine.
Okay, let's see.
And then like just basic bitch ale.
You are given fire wine.
Sick. All right.
Do you have anything for good?
Scorb kind of raises his hand.
Do you want alcohol or juice?
He's gonna nod his head just up and down, like exaggeratedly. It's just like,
Gorb doesn't know what he wants. He wants to be included.
I will give him a glass of drow cognac. I don't know how much left would be in the container, but
So-
he's not getting a lot.
Drow cognac would be like a wine. So
Well, yeah, it's a cognac.
cognac. I don't know how to say wine names. I don't. I'm not that much of a drinker. Come on.
He gets a single glass.
He's just gonna be like, oh,
Can I have another?
It did not affect him, did it?
he's just. Oh, let me roll a thing for him. He kind of drinks it. And he's like, ah.
Oh, that's an aftertaste. Ugh. Can I have juice instead?
We can get you some juice, Scorb. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, Winter.
You hear a noise from inside the temple, Winter.
I hear my name, or am I too far out there to?
I just
actually hear my name?
I just said you hear it.
No, I mean, like, you said I heard a noise, but I could have just heard.
You hear your name from the temple. You're not that far out.
I'll go to the front door of the temple and just yell out.
You put
I
your pants
stand up.
on.
Yeah, I put my pants on.
Yeah, yeah, you put your pants on and you go back.
I
What are you doing
gotta
in the
stand.
yard?
What's up?
I gotta
Worry about it.
stand right there, and I'm like, "What?
Want some alcohol before it's gone?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty. This last bottle's yours, though.
I've got some."
I'll just go back inside.
Oh. So, what do y'all usually do on New Year's? I mean, I'm just gonna be straight with you. I didn't know it was New Year's. I just used to go like day to day, and it's like, oh, this day I got food. This day I got food and I live. This day I got food and I live, and it's kind of like I repeat from there. So this is new to me. What do people do on New Year's?
Well,
Precisely this.
we drink for one, for those that like to. We eat some decent food. I mean, there's a lot we can do. We can talk.
Mhm.
We can have. There's normally music and festivals for New Year's, but I think Hubris is busy at the moment.
Some people like to stay up all night and then sleep the following day. But that's not really a luxury that we have.
Hey, Tyrael, do you have a kitchen in this joint?
What?
Oh, sorry, Tyrael. Well, it's just a temple, so.
Camp cooking it is.
Got it. Are you fine if I set up like a little camp stove here for... That way we don't have to go outside?
Sure. It's completely fine.
Don't worry. We'll clean up the mess after. Yeah, Sheer will set up his little cooking setup, which the more it gets looked at, honestly, the bigger it seems every time his cooking setup comes out. Just for some reason, it looks like it keeps getting bigger.
Keeps adding new spoons he found to it.
New spoons, frying pans. He still has this summoned like Dutch oven cooking pot. He just sets a fire in the center of the temple as he just starts cooking. He will use the good rations.
The cook rations.
Exactly. And that is the last of our book rations.
All right.
Everyone's gonna offer to pass some food along and take this opportunity to approach Velkin.
Hmm?
Well, you fight pretty well.
I'd hope so.
So you're gonna be traveling with us then, I take it? Going off of what Dariel was saying?
Hmm.
Well, I guess introductions are in order. Hi, I'm Eravon. And then he just kind of offers out one of the food platters.
You don't need to worry about feeding me. I haven't eaten in I don't have enough hands to count how long that's been.
What?
You don't want to do it for just enjoyment? Like, I get you, like, at least according to what Winter said, you're kind of undead-ish.
More or less.
You smell weird.
Oh yeah, no, he smells awful. No offense, new guy. Just
Yeah.
you stay around these types of things, you can just smell it. Honestly,
Ah. Goodness.
You got a name, or do you want to just be referred to as new guy for the rest of our tenure?
Oh, no. Velkin will suffice. Velkin Daris.
I'm Scorn.
Didn't have a name last time I met you.
What?
That's good. That's an improvement.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it.
He and I are probably going to worry about it anyway.
Scorb is gonna roll an intelligence check.
Huh? I don't know what huh? Eh?
Wait, hold on. Does he have proficiency in history? I don't think he does.
I don't know, does he?
Because it would be a history-based check. No, so it wouldn't matter.
Huh? What do you mean last time? You're weird. You're really weird.
That's the pot calling the kettle black, but yep.
What does that mean? What does that mean in general?
Pot calling the kettle black is pretty much saying you're one to talk.
What does that mean?
It's pretty much a phrase where someone is telling
I mean, I know what that means, but like, what does he mean by that? What did I do?
You're also weird.
What? I'm just a guy.
Adventurers are kind of unusual.
I'm not an adventurer. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy trying to live. I'm sorry that
you're tagging with us. You're kind of an adventurer at this point.
Wait,
You
I
delved
just
into
hear
a
like
crypt.
you just hear like a
fought
ghost of Winter's voice being like, "You're perfect the way you are."
And you heard the blonde guy. We're both weird.
as this type of talk is happening, just plates continue to be passed around, appetizers starting off. Sheer, because it's the new year, Sheer is going all out. Like, nothing is going to waste. Like, if he's like deboning a chicken, he's then using the bones to make a soup, so on and so forth. Like, he's got eggs. He's making like full-on pastries at the end of the entrees.
I don't get any of this at all. I just don't get it.
That happens.
Yeah, you and me both.
What was the guy over there telling me about that I was like unstable or something? What's it like? Hit me. Oh, that was a really bad aftertaste from the wine. Okay.
Something, something. Time has gone wonky, and I assume you're not supposed to be here.
What? What do you mean? What does he
That's what I
mean?
gathered from his butterfly effect thing.
Why would time have gone wonky? That's strange.
Hmm.
And
I
what was it?
suppose that's a mystery for tomorrow. Today, booze.
What was the guy over there talking about? He's gonna kind of point over to like the pile of corpses that y'all had kind of stacked.
What was that guy talking about? Like anomalies. I don't get it.
Yeah, probably the same thing that Tyrael was talking about.
So what? We're anomalies? Because he was talking about you too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're also not supposed to be here?
Yep.
What is that even supposed to mean?
In
It
due
means
time.
something is not going according to plan.
Yep.
At least that's what I'm guessing.
Huh? Huh?
In the grand scheme of things, we're fucking it all up.
Is that bad?
I don't know. We'll find out.
What?
Scorb drinks some more of his juice.
Poor Scorb is gonna burst a blood vessel if he keeps talking.
I didn't sign up for this.
He's gonna drink some more juice. He's gonna shoot the juice like it's a shot.
Do you
What
want
do they
to
call
go
it?
back?
Just voluntold, I guess is the word.
What do you mean go back? Oh, to the way I used to live? I mean, no. No. I don't. I guess I don't. Because if I did, then I would die. Probably. And I wouldn't have as much gold as I did before. And I would probably get eaten by an owlbear like my parents did. Oh yeah, my parents got eaten by owlbears.
You know, the more stories that I hear from you mortals makes me think that staying in the Hells probably would have been the smarter plan.
What?
Oh, you've been to the Hells, huh?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Huh?
That doesn't sound like a good upbringing. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds a little rough, buddy.
Question.
The bot died.
No, that's me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's me. Continue.
Okay. Could have been worse.
Do you haven't eaten anything? Do you want me to make you something? And I got plenty here.
I tried offering. Still holding on to 2 plates.
Oh, there's plenty more
You
plates.
could always come give them to Winter. You want them to Winter.
Yes.
I
wait.
was
Side
act-
with booze. Just
I was
like
actually going to do that.
I
So-
was talking to Erebon since he's got 2 plates.
So wait, you were born
I was waiting for the right segue.
you were born in the Hells? So you're
Mhm.
from hell?
precisely.
Huh?
Avernus by any chance, or
Yes.
Scorp, you do understand that the Hells are an actual place, right?
They
Mhm.
are?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. From what I hear, there's 9 of them.
There's 9 of them? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I've been to one of them.
You what?
I might need to touch up on that. I thought there were 7.
You've been to hell?
Yeah, it was a whole incident. Probably, I don't know, almost a year ago, give or take.
I actually should note it would not have been a year ago.
He's
Cause
roughly guessing how much time it's been.
yeah, just for everyone else's edification, this game takes place. We're what, roughly a month out from Baldur's Gate 3. Sent into Avernus takes place like a day before Baldur's Gate 3, if we're being real.
Oh, really? A day?
Or it's like
I thought
literally
I thought
right.
It was a few months or something.
It's literally right before.
Hmm.
Like right before.
Okay.
Like that's how recent. Like if you're thinking about Duke Older Ravengard, like all right, this is a sidebar. Duke Older Ravengard goes to hell, and then everything with Baldur's Gate happens with him still involved. So he has to escape hell, and then he gets tadpoled. And then he has to deal with all that. Within the span of like a month. Fun stuff. Anyways, continue.
It wasn't that
Shears-
long ago, actually.
Shear's gonna take a moment, just go back to the front door. Hey, Winter, dinner's ready.
I'm fine.
I don't think they're fine.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've got 2 platters. I think I can handle this. I got
Thank
some
you.
thinking to do anyway.
Winter, your passive perception is 19, so you hear someone's footsteps coming out.
But before he heads out, he's just like stocking up on the plates and just putting more stuff on the plates that he's already carrying.
Oh, shit.
Am
Fuck.
I? Well, okay, I heard that. I was gonna say, am I too distracted to hear the footsteps?
Probably not. I mean, you're observant, so you have a 19 passive perception, so you would notice it.
Okay. I look up, I guess, as Eravon walks up. I said I was fine.
Thought I'd take the
Well-
opportunity to both check up on you and thank you.
Fine, since you're all the way out here, sit down, we'll eat.
And thanks again for picking me up back there. That was a closer shave than I would have liked.
Yeah, well, that's my job. I'm yeah, it's my job. I'm good at my job. They don't sound too convinced of themselves.
Yeah, you do an excellent job. I mean, you're what, an acolyte of this Libellus god, and you've brought someone back from the grave. I don't think a lot of acolytes could pull that off.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just call it like I see it, you know.
They just kind of nod a little bit. Just shift a little bit. Take a bite. This is actually kind of good.
Right?
Would you like some tiefling tequila?
Can't say I've ever had it, but sure, I'll give it a shot.
Cool. I
That's a
pull
name.
that. I pull that out of my bag and I pour us both a shot.
All right. It's a fiery tequila, so you are innately resistant to it, but still
Cheers.
still
Happy New
goes
Year.
down.
Happy New Year. Oh wow. Wow, that burns.
It burns quite nicely.
You
Chases
like
it with
hot,
food.
huh?
I don't know.
All right. And is there anything that Vada or Hubris want to do specifically, or?
Hubris will be getting shit-faced.
Vada?
Walking around, seeing if everybody is having a good time.
Is there anything you want to do, Vada?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Well.
Oh, Vada, didn't know what you liked. I still don't know you that well. There's a whole bunch of pastries over there. They got jams. Some of them are fried, baked, what have you. Take your pick.
Scorb,
Thank you.
come with me. Scorb and Tyrael will go outside. Scorb's like,
Wait, what? What's happening? Oh, okay.
he's kind of led outside. Kind of here. And they will have a conversation off screen because they're NPCs.
Big.
What's up?
Yeah.
The music.
The music swells as they go outside.
Yeah, that's this isn't appropriate. All right, there we go. This is better. Vada, is there anything that you are doing specifically?
Brooding.
Brooding?
Perfect.
You're brooding about your mom being alive?
Potentially, yeah.
What a thing to brood over.
Well, she's supposed to be dead, so, you know.
Also, literally, Vada's personality is just brood.
Nice. The angsty teenager. Yeah.
I hate how you're not wrong, but also, eh,
Just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
yeah.
There's a nuance and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
There's an art to brooding,
Yes.
and Vada makes it look easy.
Pretty much.
Like just Batman at this point. Is that where this is going?
I mean,
Professional
I
at it.
mean,
The
Vada.
question is, did Vada see their parents die to Joe Chill?
Well, I mean, Vada hasn't been much of a conversation starter, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. We'll get it eventually.
All right. And with this and the New Year celebrations over, Scorb is having a conversation with Tyrael, and he's gonna kind of, this will happen, and he will kind of just come back, and it's kind of just, Scorb's kind of, he looks a little rattled, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Not a Scorp, you look like you need to go to the toilet.
What?
Ways to describe being rattled.
Oh, Christ. Someone went and ruined a little bit of a buzz you had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scorb's kind of, he's almost like shivering, kind of just like,
Hey, bud.
you
matter?
move towards him, and he flinches as you move towards him.
What's the matter?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's,
So it's your feelings, little man.
Well-
yeah, he's okay, he's fine.
let me roll Scorb. Let me roll a Scorb roll.
Hmm.
He
It's fine.
he just seems a little rattled by something.
You're right, you're like, you've seen a ghost or something. I mean, I know I died and all, but, you know, hey, just... Sit down.
I was gonna
Well-
ask you to roll insight again, but you can't really tell much from Scorb. He's just kind of he's being a little cagey.
What did the big old man, what Tyrael over there tell you have to die in order to save all of the world or some shit?
Not exactly. Well, I'll tell y'all in the morning, okay?
Sure.
You sure about that? Okay. Hey, just you want something to take the edge off?
I'm good, thanks.
It's gonna be
And-
alright, Scorp.
And with this note, with Scorb getting the bad news from the doc, that's not what happened. But with Scorb hearing something that rattled him, and everyone sort of talking amongst themselves, Erevan and Winter sharing a drink, Erevan and Velkin talking about their pasts with Hell, and everyone conversing amongst themselves, Sheer being the best cook in the party. With this New Year celebration, first, I'm going to long rest everyone. I'm going to fast forward the clock 8 hours. So it's 6 a.m. on first day, the first of Hammer. And it is 6 a.m. Sun rises. And with that, I'm going to say we end off there.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
That was a good session.
I wonder what he
We
said.
had-
I wonder what
I
he said to
also wonder what he
Scorb.
said. I also wonder what he said to Scorb.
I wonder what he said to Scorb.
Yeah, no, clearly we all heard it. It was, I'm sorry, it's twins.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he did say Scorb was an anomaly, so I guess.
I mean, you also said you're an anomaly. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's a triplet.
There you go.
I wouldn't have been able to hear that anyway.
That's why
'Cause
it's
I'm over
bad news.
here too busy asking Erevan to stop being a meat shield and make my job easier.
You're too busy flirting with Erevan. I get it.
Was not flirting. Was not. That's not what's happening.
You're having a
No, that
drink
was
with him.
reserved for Tyrael.
It's okay.
You're having
It's
a
okay,
drink
I-
with him.
And
I'm about to make your job
Bros
a
can
million
have
times
drinks?
harder for meat shielding.
Did we pass out outside, or did we end up eventually going inside? To sleep?
That's up to you.
I'm asking Winter.
oh, I don't know. Did we just like pass out in the garden?
That's
too
up
drunk?
that's up to you. That's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Passing out in the garden drunk with your homies?
Yes.
Dog.
Damn.
Look, listen. All I'm saying, you gotta kiss your homies goodnight.
Nope. That's not happening.
I can't believe Winter's racist
If
against
Winter,
tieflings.
kiss goodnight.
I can't believe Winter's racist.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
I like tieflings.
Not enough for your tiefling homies to kiss you goodnight? Wow.
I just don't like to be touched, okay?
Wow, I can't believe you're not gonna kiss your tiefling homies goodnight. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Not gonna kiss the tieflings goodnight. That's kind of rude. You
I
should
will
kiss
give
them
him
goodnight.
one head pat.
Wow. I see how it is. Erevan doesn't even get a kiss, but Hubris gets mouth to mouth. Wow.
I didn't do that either.
You did
Could've
not.
allotted one singular head pat.
You did not get mouth to mouth hubris.
That's a shame. Pretty sure even Stone Cold would have been the best thing.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, alright?
I don't know what to do with you, my guy.
Hubris, this, oh my god, this enigma of a man. All right.
No, you already know where it's gonna go. You already know. We've had multiple discussions. This is gonna just get.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get
Going
juicy. Don't
off
worry.
the rails on a crazy train.
Look, the rails are honestly they're imaginary at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I understood that with last campaign with Cadence, and with Reflection it's just gonna be I understand that going in, so I welcome it. And I think honestly y'all have been the most on rails, so I thumbs up.
Yay!
I went in thinking, oh yeah, the rail I'm fine with the rails being thrown off, and y'all have been the most on rails, so I'm just like, well, because all right, story about the original campaign, which was known as Cadence of Terminus. Tyrael was just invented on a whim because they decided to not go to the objective that I pointed them to.
Got it. They needed to be railroaded, and you tried to help them with that.
I was yeah, a little
Honestly,
bit.
it was one player who was like, yeah, this is the objective, but I don't want to go there. So they hid the objective from everyone else.
Yeah, to be fair, and I'm gonna be completely fair, it is completely in character for.
It was in character. I will say that it was super in character for them, but you know,
it was super in character for the person who had their whole family die in the Underdark due to their actions to not go to the Underdark.
Yeah.
It was completely in character for that, and I respect it. But also,
completely threw everything off the rails.
Yep.
When the party is allergic to the plot.
Look, the big thing is it made sense as a character decision, which is why I kind of got over it. Because it was just like, hey, this makes sense for your character. If it was just like, I'm just gonna be inflammatory for no reason, I feel like I would have had a problem with it. But no, it makes complete character sense for the person who did what he did to, you know, not want to go back there. He had a lot of baggage.
Oh, actually, quick question, Val. Just for my personal understanding, was I able to make the shield, or is this just starting the process for now?
You made it.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I know there's an actual like crafting system for items of any level, and there's a time crunch for them. I don't know if we were just using like the basic book rules or specifically Xanathar guide.
If you can find me rules that you want to use, we can, but like I don't have rules for crafting on the whim, and a lot of the times it's just I'm gonna be real, a lot of it is improvisational for me, so
okay,
if needed we can use them, but I don't see them as needed right now.
I'm assuming then if I'm asking later on in the future if it's something big, then like
yes, then we will use those crafting rules. Otherwise, if you're just making items, think about it like this: if you just took all of those short swords, sold them, and then bought a shield, it would have been the same outcome.
Understood.
So that's kind of why I'm not dealing with it, because it makes sense. You have the resources to do it. If you would have just done the Oblivion, get over encumbered, and then buy the shield thing, then like this is not a video game. You can kind of just do what you need to do in order to create the items that you need. Cat, what are you doing? So
makes sense. Just I always like to clarify beforehand.
Yeah, you're all good. And I think with these notes, I am going to end the recording, and we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. All right, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
bye.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Hasta luego, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.